Let's get started, shall we? I'm hearing fireworks going off behind me. That's fun. That's different. We'll take it. Get all of our chat set up here. Bing, bang, boom. Oh, what do we want to do here? We'll go ahead today and we'll do a Q&A. Answer viewer questions live, sure. What? Let's talk holidays tonight. Let's talk holidays. Cool, we'll leave that up and running. And let's jump into the game, shall we? I am ready for some Dinkum fun. Helps if I do that. There we go. Now we got our controller up and running. Oh man, how's everyone doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. Happy holidays. We got our ho 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 hat. This may be the last stream before Christmas, although we're gonna try to stream Monday night. Although we got Zoo Lights Monday night, so you know, it'll be a later stream. So today we can do a little earlier one. And it's a busy day because it is Island Day. Doopy-doopy-doo. There, I was like, it should tell me it's Island Day, right? Thank you, Rain, for some copper. Alright. The cool part about Island Day being here where we set up all our Christmas stuff is people are now hanging out and checking it out. So that's kind of fun. And did Fletch make it down? Alright, everyone's here for the most part. Look at everyone just hanging out. They can all enjoy the Christmas scene. How wonderful is that? And we got a shark. I mean, winner, winner, chicken dinner, right? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Are we able to turn the radio off? I guess you can't really. You know, let's we'll let the regular music kind of take over for right now. If I can pick up the boombox and everything, we'll put the boombox back. That's fine. It can play the boombox music, and I think we're keeping cassettes over here. Beautiful. All right, yeah, I had to take some stuff down because people were getting stuck and not being able to route to here. So I've had to rearrange a little bit of the island, but man, it's all coming together. And I love our little holiday vignette, right? You come down here, big old table for everyone to hang out at. I think I'm gonna build something permanent like this. Once the holidays are done, we'll put some other tables and chairs down and just enjoy it. This little room looks great. This will probably stay. Is there a way to turn this off? No. But everyone's here. They're enjoying Isle Day. We'll get our snag, which means we'll have another life again, so we'll have a little more breathing room so we don't lose a challenge. Move, whoa. Hello, friend. Hello, Fletch. What day is it? That's right. So I've been busy. Off camera, I've been going around and doing the medium core challenge and trying to gather most of my critters. I think I got everything that's spring only at this point. So I'm hopeful by the end of this year, we will finish our pedia. So we're in decent shape. And a good chunk of it's gonna come from when we unlock the island. But it is a Saturday. We'll still check the board. See if there's anything super interesting. Smelting request, tin sheet to Sally. Shipping, 24 bottle brush. Ooh, bottle brush might actually be tough. We've not done ourselves a favor and we've not planted that in our orchard yet. So bottle brush may be a bit of a tough one, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Let's see what I have. We'll be over here in our raw goods. Yeah, I think that's it, right? It was 25. I hope it wasn't 26. Was it 25? 24. We've just enough. But yeah, so today's Isle Day, so we'll get our snag, which will give us another life. Other things I'm going to do is I want to start working on the house, which may mean it's time to say goodbye to our rooster collection. Or more likely, I'm going to get a guest house, and we're just going to fill it with roosters. And that's where we'll just move the rooster collection, that's all. We also now have a lot of money, because I finally sold all like 200 cooked giant chicken legs, or bird legs, or whatever they call them. So finally got those sold, which was great. From these guys. Oh, I broke that egg. Oh well. I didn't see the egg until too late. Giant drumsticks. That's the word we were looking for. I did break one of the nests by accident. They'll come back in winter. I'm not that scared about it. But this is my nice... I don't think I knew that the hammer would break stairs. There we go. It's a good way to make some cash, so we try to get as much of those. Really what we're doing is we're stalling until 9, so we can get ourselves the snag. Oh man. Other things I've done, I don't know if I've streamed since it, I have set up the fruit orchard to be a mushroom farm. So I moved all the fruit orchard trees and put down grass. Grass and dirt and mud, so we'll have a good mushroom farm come autumn, although of course we still have all of summer. So, you know, just some of the stuff that's, you know, it's good to do, it's fun to do. It's like you put on a podcast, you hang out, not necessarily something for streaming. But yeah, it was exciting, and today my family is watching Elf, and you'll notice I am not with them because it is not my favorite Christmas movie. It's okay. I think I tell my wife, I think I like to pretend I dislike it more than I actually do. It's a fine movie. But they have a tradition of, they all watch Elf together, all the girls watch Elf, and so I'm doing my own thing. It is not an Elf day for me, which feels a little humbuggy, but you know what? They'll survive, I'll survive, we're all good. What I do need to do is get some of these chickens, though. Ow! Oh, don't kill me right before I get my snag. That'd be hilarious. Ooh, he almost got me. There we go. Alright, just picking up our drumsticks. This is something we do all the time so that we, one, can work in this area safely, but two, this is the predominant way we're making money. And we're gonna need a lot of it, because I want to start getting into flying vehicles once we get the license. We're only about halfway to the license at this point. So we do need to work on that. What is it? Buy new wallpaper, buy new furniture, harvest lime. I would love to do both of those things, but it's Isle Day, so he's not going to be in his store. So that's not going to happen. Alright. We've done our morning farming, killing of the culling of the herd, as it's twere. Let's come on down here. Are we able to take balloons? I don't think we are. No. Now we can talk to everyone. I don't think we can actually do things for them, yeah. Look at them all enjoying this. This is great. Maybe we'll try to get a town photo. Let's see. Fletch won't be in it, but I think, yeah, my camera's over here. Actually, let's try to use this camera, and we'll come over here. Look like we're all having a party. Lovely. Alright. Yeah, I'm very happy with how this whole area came out. It's super festive, super fun. This one piece of grass is killing me. I will at some point have to, I think I'm gonna leave this all paved. I don't know with what once the holidays are over, but I'm gonna have to move the bandstand, put the pavement down, then move the bandstand back. So you know, whatever, just take some time. Now Fletch is done at noon. I can go harvest bushes, I guess. How many did I get for that? 90? Yeah, that's worth doing. And we can go check on our animals. Because they don't care what day it is. They need milking, they need shearing, and they need someone to come pick up all their poop. So our big old ranch is doing well. We've not... Hello, little penguin. Soon. I killed my second penguin by accident, so that penguin's lonely. So we'll get that fixed in the future. Alright, so we got all the bandicoots. Everyone's happy. We do need to get a female bandicoot as well. Right now we just have the one male, I think. I know we have two males, yeah. So we'll get to the females at some point. I just keep forgetting to come buy it. Now I have my scissors right here. And there we go, get that wool. Now we're gonna need the wool because I've never made a hot air balloon. And I think I'd like to make a hot air balloon. So I think that'll be fun. So we're gonna do that once we get the recipe and get the license. And the license, we're about halfway there. So, you know, we got time. But I can't remember, because I've looked at the recipe before, but I don't recall how many we need, but I feel like it was a lot. So, just want to be ready-ish. If not actually ready. Alright, let's clean up our inventory a little bit while we're here. Other things we can do while we're waiting, we can go check on our fish pond. We'll bring over all these critters. Because we are breeding up roe, so that way we can breed up more lungfish. 13, so we'll give them a critter. And then we'll take them out tomorrow. And this is where we're storing excess critters in the meantime. Lovely. Might as well grab that one while we're here, right? Oh, nothing sounds worse than jumping into water while wearing a full, like, fake faux fur Santa suit. Oof. That would be rough, for sure. Alright, let's see here. That yabby, I'm just gonna shove right now, because whatever. Now, I thought we had a spot for worms. Oh, you know what we do? It's up at the farm. That's where we're supposed to keep our shears, too. So that way we always have them. Alright. And so my big old head is supposed to be blocking, it is blocking one item bar down there. It'll be the, when it's all said and done, it'll be the bag. I'll move the bag to that spot so that way you're not seeing what I have selected. Alright, we got her milk. I think this one's milkable. Jill does, nope, none from Jill. Alright. We got that put away. We should probably make a cheese maker at some point. There are some recipes that require it. So that'd be good to do. And it's also noon, so we can go get our snag. Now the question is, do we eat the snag or do we wait until tomorrow to eat the snag and do a mining run with the snag benefit? And I think that's what we're actually going to do. I'll take a meat snag. Beautiful. Lovely. We got our rare delicacy, which means we now have received a snag. So, per the medium core rules, which, you know, quick refresher, they are right over here somewhere, if I can keep scrolling. They're here on the screen. You gain a life. It's the very last one. You gain a life when you receive a snag. So we now have another life, so let's update all of that shenanigans there. So we'll go down here, goals and lives, update the text, and we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna change it. You know, if I can get in there. How do I? Oh, there we go. Current lives, 2. Last life lost was hot, but we're gonna just take that off the list until we lose another life. Cool. We now have 2 lives because we've received that snag. We're not going to eat it today, though. We will eat the snag tomorrow, and I think we'll do a mining run. And on that note, let's go see how we're doing on iron. Because I think it's time to start thinking about a train route. That's right, a train route. And you're like, why would you care about a train route at this point? Well, it's time to start beating this challenge, eh? And so to beat it, we have to get 5 of these goals, so we need to either fully upgrade our house, which we have done, so that is done. We need to own a helicopter. We'll get there. 6 unique gliders, no way. Unlock all blueprints, possibly at some point. Fully auto farm and craft area, so we do need to get the auto sorter. We have the sprinklers, so that one will be done. Have the improved tools and the Harvac machine, which are all doable, just cost money. And then place all buildings, have no town debt, which are doable. We're getting close on the Pedia. All licensed from Fletch, where I think we're 3 licenses away. And then that last one, connect all 4 towers with the rail line, and that's the one we're going to be shooting for. So we just got to start thinking about our lives here and what that's going to look like. Now we have a decent amount of iron, but it's going to take way more, like so much more, like a stupid amount more. Other things we need to do, we need to decorate our house, because this is not it. And we have walls now. The only thing we don't have are arches. We need to get some of the interior arches. He just hasn't sold any yet when I've been over there. So we'll try that. So we got a lot to do. Do we have any town debt at this point? Yes, we do. Let's pay that off. The other thing I think we need to do is probably get our visitors so we can unlock the island. And to do that, we also need to figure out where we're going to put them. So we have 4 visitor huts, right? I'm thinking we're going to put 1 visitor hut here. Maybe here. And then we'll zigzag, right? So put one down here, one there, and one there. So that's the other thing we need to do is start putting them along our kind of canal. Part of me is wishing we had dug the canal one wider so that we could have like a boardwalk along it, but I just think it would get too narrow if we... Oh, do we have my jet ski? The other option is, as much as I love this bridge, is I could get rid of the bridge. Or I could raise the bridge. We could raise the bridge and have it as a skywalk all the way. Maybe that's what we'll do. That way the canal is much more dual-sided. In fact, I think that's what we'll do. We'll raise the bridge, which is something we can do today relatively easily. Let's do it. Now we will have to deal with this shark because I don't want to die and lose my brand new life that we just got. So let's do a couple things. One, put our helmet on just in case. Two, we're gonna want the spark and soup here. Again, we're gonna save that snag until we do like an island run or hot run. We're not gonna use it just yet. Alright, we might be able to get away with not dealing with the shark. Did I pick up my jet ski? No, it's down there. Oh, okay, we can just keep hitting the shark this way. But not on the bridge we can. Alright, so come here, buddy. Beautiful. Okay. Just not worth having a shark in the, you don't want to die. All right, now we've done that, we'll figure out, actually this could change things up considerably, and it's going to be a bit of a problem with this bridge. He says. So what we'll do, yeah, we're gonna have to put two bridges and we'll go underneath. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, it's not gonna be the, oh wait, no, we can't go underneath because how's this gonna work? If I want the bridge to go under, I can't have anything down here. If the bridge is high. How do we do this? How indeed. You know what? That sounds like a fun engineering problem for later. We will figure it out, but that sounds like a problem for later. Let's not break our platforms, though. Actually, we are going to need to break our platforms. Alright, I think I have a solution to my other problem, but we'll see if I'm right later. Alright, let's pop all this off, since we're going to raise it, most of it. Not all of it, we're going to raise most of it. Where did that bridge go that I just broke? Did we pick it up? We must have, right? No, we've only picked up one so far. Let's go find our bridges. I know they don't get destroyed. What the what? Oh no, it's up, one's up there. There's that one. There must be another one over here somewhere. There it is. I wish they just broke into your inventory. Alright. So it looks like they're breaking out the far end, which is fine. It must be the way you place them. I just don't want to lose them because they're kind of expensive on vines. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to raise the bridges. We dug this canal out, but I want to do a little more with like a boardwalk, and frankly I can't be bothered to dig more. Other than we might rough up the edges at some points, it's not just one long straight wall. But we did all this digging earlier, and so now I think what we're gonna have to figure out is how we eventually come down. That sounds like a later problem. Where is our dirt printer? Doobie doobie doo. Now, how high do we want to go is the real question. Also, we'll have to go back and clean that up later. I think we'll go one more. This is getting to be good practice because we're going to be doing nonsense like this when it comes time to build our rail line, most likely. Because I think the rail line, even though it's going to be so annoying, I think the rail line is going to be a monorail system. So I think we're going to build posts like this and then run the line above the terrain using a ridiculous number of rail bridges. It'd be a lot easier not to do that, I'll be honest. Make sure we're at the right height. We are not. We need to go one more. And all the misclicks, we're putting dirt down the water. We'll clean that up later. Great. To the next one. Whee! Batman! Alright, let's go here. Alright, so we're gonna need to pop up some of this. I'm thinking I want to try to actually unlock the airport. Because that might be a good moneymaker for us as well. What was I doing? Oh yes, rope path. And the issue is none. No issue. We're perfect. There we go. Lovely. And what we might do is we might add some of these, like I might take some of this vine wall here. Is that the lattice one though? Not that. No, that's a regular vine, right? That's a regular vine. So come here and grab one from the middle. I think it could look nice to have like one or two vine walls creeping up the side of the bridge. Just as a nice way to, also it's a nice way to get up the bridge. If you fall in the water, you can kind of climb your way up. Yeah, that's working. Okay. Now I don't think it'll feel so bad if we do the canal, if we dig it, if we put one boardwalk along one length of it. Which will probably be this side, that's the side closest to town. So I think that's what our plan's gonna be. Let's continue this here. And that crossover is going to be the challenge. I think I have a solution where we're gonna walk under and around the bridge. It'll be like a bump out, but we'll see how this looks in a second. Ah, clean all those later. And in a perfect world, we'd have some sort of tool that lets us paint dirt. Because I'd love to put mud all the way, but I'm not shoveling individual pieces of mud down this whole canal. But maybe I should do a few pieces so eventually we get mangroves grown out of it. That might look nice. Okay. So let's come to our complicated spot, which is this one here. Now I think it's complicated because we're gonna, it's not that complicated. It's not that complicated actually, because what we're gonna do is this. We're going to make little tiny bridges. That's what we're gonna do. So I need to dirt print up here. That feels right-ish. That's nice if I came to that height. Did we get lucky? Did we pick the same height across? Oh, we did. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm actually not mad about that. Actually, this is gonna work out well. Okay, so we're gonna do this. This is our pillar. Okay, so that'll work. So let's go and put that down. That's actually not the end of the world. I'll have to move this over one and slide that over one. That's an arbitrary thing, so that's totally fine. Because what we're gonna do is this. We're still gonna have it go over. Let's get our compactor. clean that out. So the pillar, the bridge goes there. I want a 2 wide walkway here so I can get rid of this here. Okay. And we still have 59 seconds in Spark Soup, and we'll eat another one, that's fine. Just clean this out. Come up one here. Whoops, not printing. Lovely, okay. That takes care of that side. That can stay, right? No, we're doing bridges. That's got to go. Oh no, that has to stay. That's right, that has to stay. We're gonna print here. These are gonna be very small bridge. Well, wait. Oh no, the reason we can't go. Oh, dang it! I'm not thinking at all. Okay, we're gonna have to do high bridges all the way across. We're gonna have to change this up because I can't have a low bridge. Because then how my boat's gonna get by? The whole point was not to have a low bridge. So let's rethink this through. If I want to put a 2x2 bridge here, what does that look like if I line up these posts? Yeah, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. So I'm gonna have to put it there. It's just gonna be a narrow throughway here. So that's what we'll be building. Okay, let's just get this built up, and then we'll make sure I'm not losing my mind. We'll dig out the rest that we don't need in a bit. But we will need that because we want to be able to walk through. So if that goes there, we'll need that, and that means we're also going to need to build this up. There we go. I told you we'd get there. See, I knew we'd figure it out. Oh gosh, my soup. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Almost broke my tool. Not crab soup. Where's my spark soup? Ooh, that would have been bad. Thank goodness it blinked. Hey, hey, hey. That would have made me exceptionally grumpy. Oh, fireworks. Yeah, we'll go enjoy them in a bit. Actually, let's do this real quick. Let's get all this dirt up that we didn't mean to put down. We'll deal with it in a minute. Get that compacted. Beautiful. Okay. That's why we have these reeds everywhere. Oh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have built that big old mess. That's alright. Let's knock this down pretty quick with the compactor. I should be carrying a cooked banana in my bag, because that would also take care of this quite nicely. Alright, there we go. Alright, so instead of any low bridges, we're just gonna have high bridges. Not awful. Nice. Okay. So I need to make at least one more for the far end, one more for here, two. Try to make 3 more bridges just to be safe, and then we'll be good. But let's go look at these fireworks. It is, after all, Island Day. The whole town's probably down here hanging out looking at the fireworks. Well, most of the town. Fletch still at the grill. There they all are. That's super cool. This island's coming together. That's not bad for 1 year. Hey, Baller Girl, I can see the chat now. I just didn't look over in time. But I can see you now. I have no idea when you sent that, so hopefully it wasn't too long ago. That's the first chat I'm seeing, so... But yes, in theory, I can see it. Alright, happy island day. Woo! Woo! Nothing else really need to do today. We still have good working time though, so we'll go keep working on a bridge. Let's see if we can make 2 more. And we'll put our snag away somewhere safe so we don't accidentally eat it, and that way we can save it until we do like a hot run or something. So let's go do that as well. So we'll put our snag away. Where... I was like, did I already lose it? No, there it is. Alright, to make the bridge, we need vines. I know I got a bunch last time, but I don't know if I still have them. I might have used them all. Let's see. So that might dictate what level of the mines we're going to. Vine trellis. Did I put them in here? I did. Alright, and we have enough to make 3 more bridges. I don't remember what we need to make the bridge. I'm just grabbing things that seem right, but we'll have to check. Alright, vine bridge, or sorry, rope bridge. Vines and palm wood. And we want to make sure we're making them 2 wide, not 3 wide, because that's what we've been using everywhere else. Alright, so we'll make 3 of them. Use up some vines. But yes, I can see chat, y'all. Hello, good evening. And now I know to look at it. Can you hear me? Is anybody out there? Cool. Now we know for sure we want to come out here. I don't know how far 15 is. This is probably, we'll use this big old structure to be our steps down. We'll probably build, well, do we need to? Because here's the thing, maybe we build 1 more post here instead of... Well, no, I want to be able to come down to the water still. Yeah, I still want to be able to come down to the water. Because this is where we're going to add that board. Well, now I'm second guessing. Let me think this through. I kind of like this weird structure, and it was a pain to build, and it's built, so we're keeping it. That's our bypass to get in on our boats, so that works. Maybe... Maybe we don't have a bridge that comes any further. Maybe, whoops. Once we get it, which we don't have yet, maybe we put the rope, a rope fence up. But I have some fence. So let's go get some fence real quick. And we'll see what that looks like. Alright. I was like, oh god, did I not turn my mic on? No, my mic's on. We're chatting. You can hear me. Alright, we have 2 options. I think we're gonna do the palm wood fencing, though. It is nicer. Ideally, we'd get the rope bridge. I just don't have that recipe yet. The rope fence, and we'll put that up eventually. Okay, so maybe what we're doing is this. Let's see here. So that ends here. Alright, so that gets us, and this will eventually be a path down to our beach area when we make a beach area. Now we could... No, that bumps out too much. I wish it centered on the actual edge. Okay, so that's our path here. Hey, Jill, how's it going? I can see you in chat, and I responded as soon as you said it, so you all can figure out now what the delay is, which is always one of my favorite things to try to figure out. Why? Because I need more hobbies. Okay, so if we're gonna do that, actually, then why do we have these stairs? We have these stairs to connect to the new path we're gonna build, so most of this can go away. That's what we're gonna do. Perfect. I told you we'd come up with a plan. We'll do a 2... Am I gonna do 2 wide all the way down? No, I can't do 2 wide. It's gonna be a 1 wide path. It's gonna be a little boardwalk. It'll go all the way down, which means we're gonna have to knock out that bridge at some point. All the way down, so that way we'll connect. Maybe we'll put more of the houses on this side. We will put 1 guest house over on the other side by thread space. But for the most part, everyone else is gonna live on this side of the river. That's what we're gonna do. Perfect. We have a plan, y'all. Just took us a minute to figure out what that plan was. The other thing I could do is move the bridge back one, slide the stairs back one, so we're not eating as far into the canal. That sounds like a problem for a different day, though. Still got time on our compactor, let's get rid of all this dirt. Late has hit, so that's always fun. Do I have coffee on me? Yes, I do. Oh, that reminds me, I need to go see if our coffee beans, if I got a second crop out of them or not. Oh, well. Bummer that. Looks like we'll deal with that later. It's more important to actually go check the coffee beans. Let's go do that. Because with the season change tomorrow, I don't know if they all die instantly or if they'll stick around for a day, so I'm just not sure. Everyone's still enjoying their fireworks. Hello, friends. Good evening to you. Did we get lucky? I thought we would get one more day, but I think we missed it by one day. Yep, I think they all die tomorrow. That was a lot of money spent just to get like 40 coffees. But, you know, that's the way it works. Besides, it's easy come, easy go, right? We'll grow some next season. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep in our rooster house. We are going to deal with this at some point. And we'll watch that clock tick over to year 2. Had I thought about this, I should have saved this for New Year's Eve. Alright, we are now on day 1 of year 2. The world is different somehow. Are the fireworks still going? I swear I heard fireworks. Oh well. Let's get all that. Get all that. Pick up our cloth. We'll go look at our board task again Sunday so we don't have to do them. This whole little Bridge City thing we got going is entertaining to me. I enjoy it quite a bit. Alright, we'll come down here, we'll look at our board. And just see what's on it. Oh my gosh. Smelting, okay. Shipping, yes, we can do that. Investigation, wonderful. Photo, Thunder Egg, sure. We're gonna do all of them because we want the points. I also want to talk to Fletch. Pardon me. 1 second. Alrighty. Oh, there's a new deed. Hey, we can do the airport. Look at that. Okay. So I do want to look at the deeds. I'm wondering if I want to get the houses first, or if we want to. Because I can get the houses, pay them off, and place them, right? 95,000. That's gonna take a minute to pay off. So part of me thinks I should buy all 4 of these deeds, place the 4 houses, then get the airport deed and pay it off whenever. Can we buy multiple deeds at once? I think we can. So let's try this. Let's see if we can get away with it. So we'll do that, pay it off. Try again. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Because we're going to get another goal out of this, right? If we get all the deeds down, once we pay them off, which will be just the airport, that'll be one of our end game goals done. So let's get that. Man, we're gonna use so much money because we also now have access to night market this year. Ugh, okay, let's talk about town. Can't see the deeds. Now I do have a favorite villager. I just don't remember which one she. So who's the one that runs around with the axe all the time? Did anyone know which house she's in? Which color house she's in? Because I can never remember. Because that's going to be helpful to get done. I want to get her set up. You know, I'm going to move my chat also to my other window, so I'm actually seeing it on both sides, just in case you're talking and I'm missing it. So give me 1 second. We'll add the chat doc in. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Hi Jill, full estimate workshop done. No, I'm not seeing chat. Okay, so I didn't realize my YouTube studio froze. So I've not been ignoring you all. My YouTube studio page froze. I'm now seeing all the chat because I added it to my other doc. Hello everybody, I am so sorry I'm ignoring you. How rude I have been. I apologize. You know what, because of that, I'm just gonna close YouTube Studio because it doesn't help. We're gonna close Discord because it's just eating up space. I found you all, you've been hiding. Hello, look at all this conversation you're having. I've seen nothing. I saw literally the first message from Baller Girl and the first message from Jill, and nothing else has come through. That's why I was like, wow, you're all real quiet tonight. Okay, let's go back and see all the nonsense you've been talking about here. We have been saying, lurking while you do dishes. Excellent. Hello, Josh. Ball. Hi, Jill. Fully automated workshop farm run. Well done. Congratulations. 2 ice hammers. Why? Because you can. Hi, Josh. You're on now. Big Dinkum time. Jade Mill. Okay. Hi, Balla. Can I see chat? Yes, I can. I sent him a Discord, but I didn't have that open even. This has happened before, poor thing. Yes, I am. I'm so sad. But thank you all for the support. Thank you for being here. I'm mostly caught up. NPCs. Sheila. Yeah, people get stuck all the time. I think I've now got cooked banana, rope fence. Oh, thanks. Oh, I have it on my other character. I can pass stuff to it. I will go check my crops, so I will go see if they're done. And now I can actually see things. None of the Q&A stuff came through, so I don't know how that all works, but cool. Hello, I'm back, and I've now read all the chat. Oh, we were buying houses. Forrest is her name, right? I think Forrest is the one I like. And is she, anyone know, what house is she in? We gotta buy one more, because I'm thinking she might live up on my island with me, or my little hill with me. Let's apply, talk about town. Can I see the deeds? Forrest is house 2. Oh no, but I need to know what color that is, because once you buy them, they're not in any order. Worst case, I'll have to pay to move it. Green one, you believe? That makes sense. Green sounds foresty. Alright. And last but not least, we're gonna get the airport deed. I will check the wiki. Since I just read chat to myself, to you all, I'll do that in a bit. And let's go ahead here. Ooh, thanks, Baller Girl. Baller Girl, I keep saying Baller Girl, Baller Girl. Alright, and let us talk about the town. Can I see the deeds? Perfect. Purple House, thank you so much. Alright, Purple House is going to be up near me somewhere. There's not a ton of room on this hill, but we'll figure it out. How big are the houses, actually? Purple House. Oh, we can make that work, I think. Yeah, we can make that work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe let's put them side by side. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and do some things first so we can get the purple house down so we don't forget. I need my tree mover. There they are, my tree tongue. I know they call them tree pinchers. It should be a tree tongue. I need my tree tongues. Pop that over here. I need to eat another spark soup. Man, I have a lot of junk in my inventory right now. There it is. I will also go check our farm in a little... No, not that. Spark soup first. Excellent. And we'll eat some fruit salad. Okay. Oof, dear. And we want a compact, actually. Because I don't mind the house being next to it, but we want a little differentiation, so we'll put a different level of height. right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll print to here. Beautiful. And we will put down the house here, so I need to get some flooring. Wrong box. It's gonna be one of these boxes. You know, let's not be insane, right? Let's put some stuff away. Give ourselves a little breathing room. Go charge your printer. Yeah, I will charge the printer. I think now that I put all the dirt down that I need to put down, we will throw that in. Let that be safe. Now, let's see if we can find those palm floor. I think we have plenty of it made, as I say, we should. Alright, do I want to offset it back one as well? I think I do. Just a little variation, right? 4, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't look right, so we have to go one more. They're gonna live right on the cliff face. Alright. Spinifex, the toughest known plant on Earth. Now you can breathe. Although, is that patio? No, that's part of the house. Okay, so I do need to put one more. Okay. Are you worried I was gonna break it? I mean, if I break it, I break it. If I break it, I bought it. I'm just making sure that's what I want to do. Do I want to sink it back one more and then use it to kind of do what my shed is doing? And then I can give her... I do. I think I want to sink it back one more. I know it's like, that is a lot of exposed, just open wood. Well, one, there'll be a house on it, so it'll be fine. And then this will give us a patio that we can decorate later. We can both sit out on. And actually, that'll make it cohesive. We'll connect to my patio line as well. I'll have to get more, make some more wood. Cool. Alright. Let's get that one started. What do we need for this? Because we're probably just gonna need 4 of it, right? Lots and lots. Okay, we can do all that. Let's want to put more of these seeds away so we have room. Beautiful. Put the keys away. Probably put more tools away too, to be honest. We're up to 13 cloth. Eventually I will get my flying license, and I do want to make a hot air balloon because I've never made one in the game. And so that'll be fun to make. Alright, excess, this can go here. What do I need to give to people today? A tin sheet, bottle brush, and the Thunder Egg photo. So let's get ourselves at least the 1 tin sheet. Of course, I should have paid attention to what I need to make this. I don't know if I'll get lucky. Do all 4 houses need the same thing? I don't know, but let's see what they need. So we're gonna need 17 tin sheets, I think. We're gonna need 76 nails. So let's see what we got on nail. We're plenty good on nails. We will make a bunch more tin sheets in a second here. 80 gum wood and 80 palm wood. So we're gonna have enough, I think, once we make some more tin sheets. I think we said we need 17. We have 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Hot air balloons are great for hauling eggs. They're slow. Yeah, I think it'd be fun just to have it, right? I mean, this island is so nice with all the verticality and stuff. I'm fine with it being slow. I think it'll just be kind of cool just to hang out and look at it. The Chilean chat has a problem most of the time. I hate when it's an urgent message. No, that's fair, DeBose. It can be. I totally get that's why some folks dual stream, and so they'll stream to YouTube and Twitch. Twitch seems to have a little bit of less delay. You also stream at a lower quality on Twitch, so that's also probably why. It's lower bitrate. Or at least a lower intro bitrate. YouTube has a higher required minimum bitrate. Okay. And I stream at the lowest latency possible, so you have options when you're streaming. Because I could do different things with higher latency, but I like being able to chat with y'all to some reasonable degree. All All right, we got our construction stuff in. So I'm gonna keep streaming Dinkum for the foreseeable future, and that's probably gonna be normally my Monday night stream. But I am gonna start a new video series, and I think I'm gonna do one day at a time. So 20, 30-minute videos. Maybe every once in a while we'll do like a 2-dayer. But I've been waiting years since it was announced to play Coral Island, and I think they have enough updates now that it's a stable game. So we're gonna do we'll be doing Coral Island streams. All right, we have the compactor, which we do need. We have Spark Soup. Let's go place these other houses. So I'm excited about that. While we're over here, let's get this. We also need to dirt print at some point, but I'm not going to worry about it while the dirt printer's charging, obviously. I was watching someone play today on whatchamacallit island, on a creative island, and they were only using the improved tools. And it's funny, when I'm on my creative island, the only thing I will use is the unimproved ones, because I want them to fall out of my inventory when they're not charged, and I'll just spawn myself another one that's fully charged. So I just found that amusing. I was like, I would never even think of using the good ones. All right, lurk away. Thanks so much for saying hi and waiting out all the nonsense with the chat. All right, we good here? Yes, 15, beautiful. I'm just gonna open up this path a little bit. That's the whole reason we connected all of this. I'm gonna leave this grove here, though. I like this. And we'll make it a little more random later. I don't really like trees next to each other, but... there we go. Perfect. And we're gonna kind of open up this area. This is stuff I've just been meaning to do for a while. You know, just kind of naturally let's open up a little bit. Yeah, I'm excited. So we'll see. You know, I play games I like to play. So keep an eye out for that. That'll be coming. I'm thinking probably one, maybe 2 videos a week, depending on how much the game grabs me. And the other one I want to get back into, and I've talked about it forever, is 2 Point Museum. And they've added so much stuff. That'll be kind of fun. That's more of a slower, it's more of a design game, so it actually lends itself nicely to streaming, but I'm having too much fun with Dinkum right now to abandon it. Abandon's not the right word, to move on to anything else for a bit. Okay, so we are going to be adding the other 3 houses, and so we have 3 houses to go along this whole shoreline. And what I'm thinking is maybe we'll do one up the shoreline, we'll put one right here. I, of course, did not bring any foundations with me. And they're simple. Their foundation for all of them is just going to be... actually, let me check my tasks too. Are any of them due today? Yeah, I'll find people and give them their stuff too, I guess. In fact, let's just do that so we don't forget. It's already 3. The day will get away from you. So we'll grab all of our palm goodies in a bit here. Oh, actually, while we're in here... Ooh, I don't have one of you yet. Alright, and we know the rules. Who just chatted? Oh, Jill, you already have an animal named after you. I think... I think you all have animals named after you. So next person to chat that doesn't have an animal, that's what... And we can rename it in a minute. So we'll call this one Pending. Excellent. Thanks, Jill. I really like the long bridge. Yeah, you'll be fine. I want an animal feeder. I don't think I knew that he sold the small houses. That's kind of... Oh, that's a dog kennel. We don't have a pet dog yet. Let's get a kennel while we're here. And I guess we'll buy more feed. I know I could be making it at some point. Pending is a great name. I'm gonna look backwards up in the chat and see who doesn't have an animal named after me. Let's look at our animals and see. Animals. Geo Shangas, DeBose has one. Jaden, Penguin. Penguin needs one too. Tango Kilo, Jill has one. Baller Girl has one. Let's see if there's anyone else in chat that I missed. As we work our way backwards here. Not seeing anyone else, so it's gonna stay pending for now. So it's pending. Alright. Excellent, so she can come and join the... Oh my god. almost through to nowhere land. There you go. You're released. You never make feed. I'm too lazy and it's cheap. That is very fair. Alright. Now we have some of all the animals. The world is good. I do need to keep making fabric, so I might as well shear while we're over here. And I guess we should milk while we're over here too. We did discover last stream that, and we'll come back to that, that naming the milkable creatures after viewers is a little awkward. Which is why I don't say who I'm milking, I just do the milking and move on. Because, again, it gets a little awkward. Alright, so put the milk away, all that away. I'll take my nails back. Let's go find if we have, yeah, as I said, these guys are grown. Let's get ourselves some wool. And we put that back. Nice. Okay. Oh, the whole reason I went over here wasn't to buy things, it was to talk to him and show him his picture of a thunder egg, which I took early on the island. Yeah, breeding is awkward too. We're ignoring that part, and we're just saying, oh look, there's a new animal here. We're not, yeah. Alright, so we're going back in time to some of our very first pictures, because I knew someone at some point would want a picture of a thunder egg. There we go. Lovely. Alright, let's go check our coffee. Was I right? Is it due today? It might not be. Maybe we just don't get a second batch. How long does coffee stay grown for? Oh, well this is convenient. We didn't have to go far at all. I got another Festive Roo plushie. I really want the Festive Beard and the Santa shoes. I haven't gotten those yet, but I'm not mad about another plushie. We'll come put it over here by the tree. Also, Fletch, she'll wear a dress, or I can't give her... Are you gonna attack me? What are you doing? We'll put it over here with the other ones. Lovely. Alright. It will die tomorrow unless it's on seasonal. It is not on seasonal, so it'll die. Alas. Tin sheet and bottle brush. They're over... Alright, she's over here. You said hi. Hey! El Jam Martinez. Congratulations, you're the name of our new animal. So, we're gonna go find pending and rename it. El J Martinez 4974. Oh, not sell. Enter. There you go. Congratulations. You have been immortalized in the farm. We'll do some more hunting later since we're about to be broke. Alright, let's come over here, say hi to... Oh, you're not here. Where are you? Oh, I don't have the bell. I need to go get the bell. Actually, I do need to talk to some of you, right? Yes, I need to talk to you. Oh no, that's Sheila. I need to talk to... the Clothier. Where is she? Good thing we have a town bell right here. Alright, where is... Is she... How? What? Alright. Yeah, hope you two... I agree. It's a little odd. Where's my phone? What is she doing down there? I would never have found her down there. Call tower. Is she visiting Nick, maybe? Oh, look, there's a pearl here for me. And my pockets are full. I actually don't care about cherries. I have 400 of them. Alright. I mean, yeah, she's off on an adventure. I think she's like over here somewhere, right? So let's go there. We got sharks. I gotta pull up, I have a spreadsheet of the missing critters and where I can find them. The wiki's very helpful for that. Alright, let's see if we can go find her. I don't think oh, was that not where she was? I thought that's where I saw her. Was she somewhere over in this area? I should have marked it when I rang the bell. Hello? Anybody here? Good day. Friends? I don't know why she'd be down here, but... maybe she was over here? I'm gonna have to go back and ring that bell again, aren't I? That's okay. We can teleport right back to this area. So, create signal. Call tower. We'll go ring the bell. We'll mark it this time. So normally we're gonna... I'm just thinking of this new house here. Yeah, we'll still be able to walk. Yeah, that'll work fine. Okay. So I want to make sure I didn't box myself out with moving our neighbor in. Alright, let's ring the bell again. Yeah. Alright, she is... yeah, that's right. Pretty close to where I marked it. I didn't see her. Interesting. Hello, friends. Where are you? I have a lot of digging I need to do, and there you are. What's going on, pal? Oh, you're metal detecting. Well, that makes sense. Lovely. Let's use our phone one more time. Excellent, eh? I'm gonna put some of this extra clothes in here. I think we have room to stack. Certainly we have more than one Santa shirt, not just the one we're wearing. Yeah, as I say, we have plenty more space. Okay. And for now, we'll throw this axe in here, because I don't need to be carrying that, or this dog thing. I will inevitably forget I shoved that there, but... oh well. Alright, I did put everything that this one needs, right? Beautiful. Who else I need to talk to today? She's over here, in theory. Hello. Just staring at her wall. I did that thing for you. Thanks for the cash. Alright. We have 3 more houses to place and an airport. And of course, I still haven't made that flooring we need. So let's go make that. Let's also not destroy our island by randomly clicking tools. I like that you can just sit by the fire here and eat cherries, which honestly sounds like a great way to spend a night. Okay. That's made. Love to see it. Let's go ahead and craft some palm flooring. That should be more than enough. Okay. So again, not everyone needs a road to their house or from their house. Like for now, he's got a path here that comes up into like this danger zone. We built a staircase up into where all the angry birds are. But the others aren't gonna need that because we will be adding a kind of like a patio, or not a patio, a boardwalk that goes along the whole water's edge. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put 2 of the guest houses over here. I think I'm gonna put one that's a little bit above the water line. And so we'll start it here. Why is that like the strongest plant known to man? 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I can get my scythe out, but whatever. 5, beautiful. That's also fine. Not gonna fret too much about some seeds. And 1 more, right? Nope, print. And again, I'm keeping an eye on that. I know I haven't taken Spark Soup, but I'm not feeling a super strong need to. And if you're wondering why am I putting foundation where I'll never see it again, it's part of the challenge. One of the building, I have building rules, which I think are, nope, that's selling rules. Building rules is rules 3, that's this one here. Everything must be on a non-dirt foundation with exceptions. So that's why. There are rules to this. Alright, let's see, yellow, red, or green. Let's put, I don't know, green. Excellent, and we'll get that all put in. And it looks like we were right. They all require the same material, so we should have enough for everybody. Which will be great. Okay, so again, eventually we will dig a... or we'll put down the whole kind of walkway, the boardwalk that goes all the length of this. And then we'll figure out a stair up to the front of the house. It's gonna be a tight stair. It'll probably be right here. So maybe this will have a boardwalk in front of the house. I probably should have moved the house back one further. Oh well, live and learn. So we'll figure that out once it's built. I do want to put another one though down at the water's level, like I did the others here. So this is where we are going to pop spark soup. And we're going to start digging this down. You have a spare Santa beer? Ooh, Jill, I might take you up on that. I will have to let you know. I'm still trying to do everything like kind of self-found thing. But if I can't, I will definitely let you know. Now, how far in did I put this one? I put him just one in, so we're going to do the same. So let's get our dirt compactor down. My goodness, there's a little bit of inventory here. And I bet you we can make ourselves a lot more room by doing stuff like that. Yeah, that helps. Stuff that we don't really need to have out right now. What I do need, though, is the compactor. Cool. Let's compact away. So, 1, 2, 3, 4... I think we're... We'll go 5. Okay. We're going to start counting from here, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be in line. It'll just be lower. I'm fine with that. There we go. Trying to compact in a way that we don't have to do too much digging. Beautiful. Random, but we'll take that old wheel there. Thank you kindly. Alright, we need to go down a little bit more. Might as well start that now so we can... do I want to go down one more? Yes, I do. So that's our goal. We're going to get down to that level. I'll be honest, I have no idea where we're going to put the airport yet. That is one that I have not planned out well. But we'll figure it out. We always do. Alright, so let's see. So if I'm here, my house is going to be back here. Oh, I have so many Santa axes. Yes, thank you. That's very kind. So many Santa axes. Alright, so the house will be back here. And I guess we'll put the red house here. I have no idea who lives in these houses. We'll put the red house here. Or who will live in the house eventually. I got my rental stuff now, too. Let's get this one built. Great. So that one's ready. Yeah, there's enough room that they can actually... Maybe that's what they'll do. They'll share access to the... I should have put this one further back. That's in the end. We'll put a little staircase down. So actually, let's just build that now while we're thinking about it. Done. That's all it really needed. Maybe we'll expand it. Yeah, so what we'll do is... We're just planning ahead of time while we're here. Yeah, and then we'll put stairs here so they can go up here if they want to. Cool, so that's how that'll all connect. And we'll decorate this area and figure that out later. Alright, so what else we need to do? We need to plan one more home. So we're thinking of our canal. We're gonna have 3 homes in a row over here. We have a nice corner over there. We have a shop down here. I feel like one more home over on this side would be good. Yeah, that'll be nice. And then we'll build a path and a road so they can connect on the shop path, so that'll bring them into town. Do I want them right on the water level, or should I let them stay up above, since... I think we'll keep them up above. We don't want too many docks. Oh, actually, this is a big open area. Maybe we will put a dock here. Yeah, we'll put them up on this level. Now, actually, for them, we'll put them 2 in. So that gives me plenty of room to do something in the front yard if I want to. Alright. No, why am I digging? What? No, thank you. I know it's late. Let's just get these down. No, I wanted to go 2 in, so I think I need to still dig 1 more back. Okay. Lovely. My controller's not responding as fast as it should be. I wonder if the batteries are dying, which is fine. I have a plug right here that I can just pop it in a second. That's a wild way to pick a plant. Cool. Let's go ahead and get that house down. Lovely. This is going to be our rooster house, by the way. So whichever renter gets there, sorry in advance. I think we're going to move all the roosters here. Okay. Cool. House is done. Now let's ponder airport, which is pretty big if I remember correctly. Let's just go take a gander on some big flat area. Yeah, give me a second here. We're gonna switch this over, pull this plug up. Hey, look, everything's working right away now. That's great. Okay, so airport 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 by 5. Now, where makes sense for an airport? Honestly, we might do something over here. Because especially if we put nearest tower. Let's go just take a look at the North Tower. Let's see here. Is it just true? It's over here. Because I always like the idea of the towers being like, you know, it's a radio tower, airport communication tower. Because we could do something here and then turn this long stretch into a runway. You going to lurk? Oh, it's the boss. Oh, man. Well, thanks so much for hanging out and lurking. We'll definitely catch you later and have a wonderful evening. And happy holidays if I don't see you before then and if you celebrate. Thanks so much for being here. Alright, so let's go ahead. I think I like this idea. What I'm going to have to do, though, unfortunately, is I'm going to have to figure out how to hide this corner. Because I don't want a big sand block. How am I doing on printing? Yeah, I can still print. Okay. And I can print from up here, right? Because if I'm going to make it part of the structure to have this radio tower here, I wish I could do underneath the radio tower, but I can't, so we'll do that. Almost there. So I think this whole surrounding will be concrete. And then we'll put the... I think we'll put the airport here, connected to that concrete post where the tower is. And I think we'll just print ourselves a beach runway. I think this will work. And that way we're near the airport and we'll build a staircase now. Okay, so let me think this through. If the airport's going to go here, I am going to need to put it on the ground. I don't think I have the recipe for asphalt yet, so... And we have time before we have to actually build the airport, which is nice. Because it's not useful till a Sunday anyway. So maybe we'll visit Frank and maybe we'll get the asphalt roads and stuff. Like, what are you doing? I'm making it easier to compact. Alright. There we go, and one more. So I think... Yeah, that's gonna work. Let's go see if we have a floor I can put down. Oh. As I said, we are going to have to build a staircase eventually. That's not right. That's... Come on now. Play nice, y'all. 1, 2... Yeah, we'll make it pretty later, whatever. Let's go ahead and see what we can get of flooring in, though, so we can finish putting the buildings down. Excellent. I know I could drink the coffee now, but there's no reason to waste a coffee. We only have our year's supply. Alright, what can we make for floors for the airport? Well, we can make black tile. Just need 2 bags of black paint. That might not be awful. But honestly, I think good old concrete might make sense. Smooth cement might be nice. Actually, yeah, we'll do smooth cement under the airport. We'll do cement path under around the pillar. And I think we have plenty of cement path made. Or we have none. So that's fun. I would have sworn we had plenty. You know, some of these things get shoved too, so there's a very good chance it's shoved somewhere. So let's just go make some more. Do I have concrete made up? I have a little. Well, I have a little bit of cement. Alright, so we're gonna make smooth cement. Might as well make a bunch of that for now. And we're gonna make the cement path. Oops. There we go. What do we need to do today, anyway? Wallpaper, no. Chat for resin smash or rocks. No, I didn't actually, I guess, hit the chat feature for anybody. Let's go find someone real quick and chat. I might as well get the free points. Where's Fletch go at night? Probably Melvin's house. Alright, Teddy, you're normally out and about at night. Maybe you're open to the museum. We'll just come chat with you. Okay, make a liar out of me. Normally I thought there'd be someone around at late. Oh well. Let's go get this airport put down. How many points is it worth? It's only worth 10. That's not worth chasing someone around for. Alright. So I think the idea is we're going to go ahead and pop this down to make this tower look a little more intentional and part of the structure than just, say, standing on a interesting piece of dirt. Wish we could put blocks underneath things, but that's okay. Alright, so that reinforces the tower. This will be for the airport itself. I think it might need to go one more. Oh no. And done in one. Is that what we want? Or do I want the airport to face that way? No, I think I want it to face this way. We'll build out a runway, yeah. Again, everything we do, we try to have verticality, right? We want things up above things, we want things below things. Okay. Good thing we've been making all that cloth. We have all of this. Oh, we don't. We need more gumwood. Interesting. There's some gumwood. Oh, we haven't. Okay. Where did I put my tree farm? I always forget. I think I put the tree farm down here. Is this the tree farm? If I come around this corner... I know we lost it last time. Spent a stupid amount of time looking for it. Yes, here's the tree farm. Okay. Do I have gumwood? Yes, I do. Do I have my chainsaw? Which even with the now a coffee would make sense. So we're gonna have a coffee. There we go. And we're just gonna grab some of the gumwood. Don't worry about the beehive. I'm just gonna move the beehive out of the way for a second. That's why it's nice to always have a tree farm, y'all. If you want to do things like build an airport in the middle of the night and you need resources, you don't have to run all over the island looking for trees to cut down. You just got a line on a line ready for you. Nice. All right. So we're gonna grab that, pop that in, doobie doobie doo. What's that? Oh, that's the stuff I threw down earlier. And then we'll make our way back to town first. Drop this off at John's next to that egg we have waiting to sell to him at some point. Glide back here, chop all this wood, and then gather all the stuff we need to get our airport cooking up. Which is awesome that we're able to do that. Oh, also, while we're over here, let's come back up here real quick. Do I have raw meat that needs to be processed? No. It's over here. Excellent. Raw meat. What are we going to keep? We keep 5 of things just in case we need it. 5 of that's fine. This isn't meat, right? I can't cook that? No, it's just a mushroom. Oh, it's a mushroom. Okay. How do I know it's a mushroom? Because it says wait, a fertilized chicken egg. I don't think I realized that happened. I thought you had to put them in the incubator to get them fertilized. Makes sense, though. Alright, we're just gonna get our meat supply cooking up while we're doing things, because this is how we make all our money nowadays. I'm also gonna come put this critter away. And get some more of that put away. Bing, bang, boom. Cool. Let that all cook. Alright, trees we need to chop. Gum logs. Let's get chopping. I don't know why I have this obviously not table saw in the middle of my table saw rows, but you know, frankly this whole place has got to be redone soon. We've outgrown it a bit, at least in its current format. Alright, almost done. So the Q&A thing, I don't know how it works, but it's not like showing me questions. So if you've been typing in questions, that's awesome. Let's see if it just says, let's talk holidays on my end. So I'm just gonna end Q&A because I don't know what it's doing. Goodbye, Q&A. Wait, what question list? Alright, now I'm curious. Let me see if I can make this work. We're learning new things as we stream. Doobie-doobie-doo. YouTube Live. Maybe this won't... maybe this time it won't freeze up and I can actually see stuff. Like, is there a button on this end? Which is very possible. It is very possible I have a button I can be hitting to see your questions. It was all that you could see when the chat was down. Interesting, but there's not like a question list I can see. Fascinating. Alright, well, that's good to know. I'll play with it later, next time when maybe chat doesn't go down on this side of things. But we're gonna end the Q&A portion just so it goes away. Hopefully they were good questions. I'm also gonna close that browser window since it's useless, and chat works fine on OBS, and we'll just do that. Lovely. All right. All this great meat. All right, so we're covered on that. We need iron bars. We have plenty of them. Quartz. We should have plenty of that. Copper bars. Plenty of that. And, of course, cloth. Would have been a limiter, but we have plenty of that, too. Do I have raw cloth? I do have raw cloth. It's a process. So, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's go drop all the stuff off, get the airport cooking up, and then see what tomorrow brings. Alright, we're gonna place these items. Lovely. So by Tuesday, we should have all sorts of new buildings. Alright, let's clean up our inventory, because tomorrow is a quote-unquote real day, which means we have to, like, do the board, do the tasks. And we may do a run to... Maybe we'll do a hot run. What the heck? We'll see. Well, we'll see what our dailies are, because I also want to plant some spring crops. Why am I still holding 3 bridges? Oh, because I knew I needed to make more bridges. This one has tons of space. We'll put all this in here. I will never remember that, so I'll go put that away in a second. That all goes in there. Bingo bango. That all goes there. That goes there. I do need to plant all... I have 25 of each seed for the red and yellow flowers. I need to plant them and get that going soon. Hello, friends. What are you doing up? Oh, you know what? I don't need to know what you're doing up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Hi, I'm very late. Don't like YouTube's notices, rarely see you start. Oh, well, don't worry, you're not late. All you've missed so far is we got our first snag, so we're back up to 2 lives. These animals are having issues. There you go, friends. What is that? Oh, that's just the baby animal. Oh, it needs a home. We'll work on that. You don't like missing my streams? Oh, well, thanks so much for being here. And we've placed all the other houses and got them ready to start being built. So there will be more houses along here and here. I'll have a neighbor up here, and then over here is where the airport was just placed. So a lot of planning, but things aren't built yet. We got 2 more days till that happens. How are we doing on... That's pretty good, at least. You know, that's fine. Let's go ahead and throw our cook stuff in here. What floor is this, or what? It's a cube floor. Let's see. Ooh, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. But I don't love it, so that's just gonna... Oh look, there's that doghouse I'm always gonna forget about. Cool. I think we're good. I don't know why we have random grass seeds. Let's go throw them down somewhere. Like, in the water. That's fine. Alright. There's gotta be a patch of dirt there. They can get some yellow grass. Let's sleep and see what tomorrow brings after we stop tracking the airport, because it's done. Sleep until tomorrow. You got a scare today. Delete a bunch of Steam games, accidentally uninstalled Dinkum. Oh no. Whew, man, Tango, that, yeah. Well, I've been having scares that the cloud saves are just being wacky if I play on my Steam Deck. So now every time when I'm done playing, I save a copy before I load my Steam Deck. Because Steam Deck keeps trying to like overwrite it. And I don't feel like dealing with that. Alright, it's a rainy day. Let's see if there's any other news of the day we need to know about. A lot of rain. Okay. What are our dailies today? Excellent. Which means we are actually free to go to the mines if we want to. Should we do a hot run? Let's do a hot run. 5 years, oh my gosh, yeah, I'd be devastated if I lost a 5-year save. Let's do a hot run, shall we? Let's just get a chest to throw all of our gear in so I don't have to spend too much time thinking about it. Where do I have excess chests? There's one. Cool. I will need this. I will not need... Oh, Jack Narrow keep. None of this needs to come. That doesn't need to come. That doesn't need to come. That doesn't need to come. Neither does that. Coffee, maybe. We will keep that with us just in case we have a really successful hot run. That's useless. Useless. Will that work in hot? We're gonna bring that for a test, actually. Alright, we don't need any of this stuff with us. I will grab, actually, that healing kit back. Cool. So that's all good. We are gonna eat our snag, which is great. What else I need? I need keys. I don't need to wear the silly helmet. Just kind of our active tool chest, so we can just put that down there. We need a mining pass, for sure. We need 4 of these, for sure. We need our keys, for sure. I don't think we have any blastoid things made. We don't. Alright, what do we got for good foods? Well, we're gonna bring our snag. In fact, we might as well just eat that now. I don't need to bring this book. Go team snag, that all can go. Great. We also now can eat our crab soup, which is great. We'll bring a spag bowl. What the heck? And otherwise, we just doing a cooked prime meat, maybe? That's our normal kind of go-to. Or we can do a mighty sandwich if we think it's gonna be dicey. So we'll bring that too, just in case. Okay, cool. I like this loadout. I think we're good. Let's get running to the mines. Oh, dailies. Tree stumps we can do craft and buy. Well, buy a new tool. That's the worst. Oh, hello, friend. No, I'm not getting back. I do have to keep checking the board. No investigations. For a while, I thought you had to capture a. Oh, good, he's open. Oh, and it's fishing palooza thing. Okay. Okay, we, while we're here, no, I don't need a metal detector. I'll buy another mining pass just while we're here. We're always short shovels. Oh, I didn't realize that counted. Well, because we talked to him, we need to do his daily. Great. We'll give him his fish and chips, and then we'll be done. We are allowed to sell him as many fish as we want during this challenge week, so we can get tickets to get stuff. And there is some stuff I actually want to get from him, so this is exciting. But that sounds like a problem for another day. Let's grab a fish and chips. We'll put our magic book away, because we don't need that right now. We don't need this extra shovel. We don't need this extra mining pass. Again, I always call it a good day if I can get down to the mines by 10 a.m. and that's probably about where we'll be, so that's not too shabby since we still have to do things. The rest we can do it late since we already talked to him. I might as well sell this real quick. Oh, that's fun. Sure. Sure. And I want to chat. This is for you. Beautiful. Don't give me anything. Okay, thanks. We're gonna put that pink bow here for now because I don't want to deal with it. I should... You know, we just won't die. Oh, you know, I can just leave the money here. I'm just like, why? I don't want to be carrying all this cash on me. But I do want to buy a couple more of these. Great. Lovely. Alright. Now we can go. We'll keep these in our inventory. That's fine. Cool, I think we're golden now. If we're not, well, we'll have to live with it. I do need to get more crops. That sounds like a tomorrow problem. Let's get over to our mine. We're so zippy with the snag. Where's our mines again? There it is. Alright, we also are going to eat a crab soup. And we'll eat a cooked prime meat. Guess we're going to eat 2 cooked prime meats. Did not mean to do that. That's fun. And down to the hot, hot, hot. Well, let's do it. Alright. So our goal, obviously, is not to die, because we have 2 lives. First, let's see, do we have any, like, really nearby Braconium? We do. So we will, of course, grab anything that's super easy to get. Lovely. There's some over there, too, and some over there. So we will grab these 3 pieces, just to get it. There's not really any super important gear, I think, that we need out here. Obviously the fire glider would be cool. And otherwise, gear now is going to be for money. We're going to be selling it. And I saw a piece over there. I gotta stop doing that. I'm getting really good at, as soon as it breaks, picking it up, so... If you do that item switch real quick... Oh, there was a goblin there. I was wondering what was making me in combat. Oh, sneaky little bugger. Jerk. Set me on fire right from the get-go. Alright, I saw one more piece, right? Over there. So if we pop that and throw it here. Oh, maybe threw it too far. That's fine. Nice. 3 early pieces of Braconium is never a bad thing. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Now, I like to keep this lit up. Let's just go, I guess, north, and we'll see what we get. Find ourselves a little temple. That actually doesn't look like a bad piece to try to... Oh, both of those are good pieces. I don't know. I really wasn't planning on this being a mining run. I eat good food, for crying out loud. But... Oh, that missed. Never mind. Yeah, let's go do mining. I thought that throw I was gonna be good at clearing it. I was wrong. Alright, if we can find a good dungeon, what do we want down here? Well, again, Braconium. Love to see it. Flame glider would be fun. I'm loving this leaf one, but one of the goals is 6 unique gliders, so anytime we can find more gliders is always a good thing. That'd be one of the end game goals. Key cutters would be great. And honestly, I forget all the other things they're doing. Recipes. Recipes are always lovely. And normally I'd be breaking these, but right now I want to spend as much time trying to find the little temple dungeon things. Do we have an official name for those structures? Like what? I call them goody huts most of the time. For my Civ 4? For the Civ 4 days? I said let's go north, and I immediately went east. So, you know, that's fun. But do those structures have names? I don't know. I don't know. Also, I'm realizing I really need to prep myself if I'm down here, so I'll put emergency type foods here. That can go in there, that I don't care about. That can go in there and there. We'll actually keep a whole one out like that. Cool. Now the bar feels a little safer. Now we're going to use the heals more liberally since we have a bunch of them with us, and it's just the smart thing to do because we don't want to die again. We have 2 lives now. The hot caused me a lot of my most recent deaths. I think the last 2. Definitely the last 1. So we don't want to die. And we're just flying around looking to see if we can find one of those nice goodie huts. But yeah, I've been loving the December content. It's been a lot of fun. This is my first December playing. There we go. I knew we'd find one eventually. Let's see if the entrance over this way. It's been a lot of fun. I think I've seen most of the drops. I still haven't found Santa's shoes, or holiday shoes, or holiday boots. I haven't found the beard. And honestly, because I haven't looked on the wiki to see what possible drops there are in those sacks, there may be other things. Like that cool rainbow arch, I'd like another 1 or 2 of those. That'd be fun. I only have the 1 so far. Alright. I wish I had some of the Blastoad thingamabobs. Here's our entrance. This is interesting. Look at the lava not... Interesting. Alright. Alright, here we go. So let's go ahead and mark this as... we'll put the bed down so we know where the entrance is. Y'all don't want to come and play? Ooh, wow, what the heck? What just hit me so hard? Do I not have... Oh, I have like no defense. Okay, so I ate some bad food choices here. Okay, we're gonna have to change that up. I chose poorly indeed. What does... Honestly, it might be worth waiting the 3 minutes for the crab soup to drop off. What does this give me? Double defense. Yeah, we're gonna wait. Because that was bad. So, yeah, that would have been real gnarly. So we'll pop the Mighty Sandwich in a minute. And we'll, well, in 3 minutes when the crab wears off. We'll still have enough on our weapon that we can use it freely until the 8 minute wears off on the prime meat, and then we'll take a crab soup again, and then we'll be fine. It'll all balance out. It'll be okay. We just gotta be careful until then. Because normally these first rooms I just run in and whack them, but if I'm not eating defense food, we have to be a little more slick. And actually, they can't get to me. So this is a fun, messy room. I still think for safety's sake I need to clear them. Nope, nope, you're confused. Just don't move until the confusion wears off. There we go. Okay. This is where actually having the bow would make sense for once. Alright, we're just gonna pick these off nice and slow, you know. Does the water hurt them? I vaguely remember the water hurting them. Am I making that up? The water does hurt them. Probably not as much as I would hoped it would, but... There we go. Ooh, another magic tome. That's like a rare drop, isn't it? That's my second one. Nice. And again, see, we're taking our time. We're letting the crab soup wear off. We're being safe. We're being smart. I think we'll go this way. This is like the most lava-filled dungeon I've ever been in. Get out of here. Till we can get some defensive food. Okay. It's like, yeah, it's like the most dangerous dungeon I've been in ever. This is wild. 13 seconds, we'll be able to eat our mighty sandwich, and then we'll be in great shape. That's a rare drop to it. Nice. Well, now I have 2 of them, so maybe I'll save that for some sort of in-game contest I do one day with viewers. And be like, the prize is a magic tome. Beautiful. Now we got double defense, double weapon. We should be much more hardy when dealing with our friends over here. Not only that, we'll be much more dangerous to them. That is actually another thing that'd be nice to find, is more mighty seeds, so we can prep. Because we're in summer, so we can get those planted. Oh gosh. Yeah, see, we're taking far more hits, and we're taking it much smoother now. We'll let them all hit each other for a minute. I hate being confused, though. Serpentine, serpentine. We're fine, we're fine. There we go. Okay. Room cleared. We can catch our breath. We can sit down for a second, and now we're in a good shape. Alright. So for those of you that celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah, which is going on now too, right? I don't know when Kwanzaa is, but if you're celebrating a holiday right now, what's something you're excited about? Is there things going on that you're like, ooh, I can't wait, this is my favorite time of year because of XYZ? Oh yeah, we want to test this too while I was down here. I'm curious about something. Did I not take my money out of my inventory? I guess I didn't. Well, we'll put it in there for now. This does work. Interesting. So if I do this to try to make them all come at me, can I lock them in? Oh my goodness. That... Okay, well there's now the ultimate cheat. That is hilarious. You know, there's the whole idea of you can bring fish with you or whatever. Now you don't even need to do that. You can just put a rock wall down and be fine. Is there anyone in here, or are we clear? We are clear. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh man, what a get! Another bag, which is good to sell, a key cutter, which we said we wanted, and 2, not 1, 2 blueprints. That's awesome. Ooh, Tim Pergola, finally. And a palmwood arch. Alright, we're just throwing stuff that we don't need in here. Yeah, hot stone wand. That's a pretty good little hack there. Pretty good. Okay, so we did that room, so let's go ahead and mark that as done. Excellent, and now we will continue back on our adventure of finding friends. Ha is never awful if you're prepared. If you take your time and you're prepared, you'll be fine. No friends in this room. Lots of friends in this room. So actually what we're gonna do is we don't really need this right now. Move that there. Like, yeah, look at all, okay. This didn't seem like a fair room. What the heck is that? What? That was wild. Thank goodness I did this. I have never seen this ever. I can't see though, I don't want to break the stone. This is insanity. Alright, we'll break the stones now, because I think everything died. Yeah, I mean, they keep popping up, but also, I mean, that was so many of them waiting. We're just tanking it right now, because we have the good food. So we're fine to tank it. He can be dangerous. We're confused. Yeah, that was absolutely wild. I have never seen that. I'm gonna have to try and remember to clip that, because, at some point there's gotta be like an entity limit on the screen, and that was... I mean, I just picked up 22 fire slimes from that little pile of fun. I don't care about the hat that much. Alright, there's no friends on this side. Holy buckets, that was crazy. Okay. What are we dealing with in here? Nothing too bad. Can we pop this one before we even go in? Yes, we can. Beautiful. I mean, that is such... Oh my gosh, that is such a hack. Because I think they're still drawn thinking the door's open. But because they don't know how to jump, I can just do that. Let them come to me, and if you aim diagonally, the AoE just kills them. I mean, it's a bit cheesy. I'm not gonna lie. There's no lying or hiding that. It's cheesy as all get out. Alright, we are now out of crabs, so we're gonna put a crab soup on. And we're gonna go ahead and have one of the cooked prime meats. We're gonna save the spag for when, because I think it also offers defense, at least one level. We're gonna save that for when the mighty sandwich runs out in 4 minutes. I should probably hustle a little more, to be honest, but whatevs. Okay, what do we got? Alright, we wanted mighty seeds, and we got 2 more sprinklers, so we can expand the farm. Which is not a bad thing to think about. We'll pop this down here, we'll pop that here. We'll pop that here, we can start throwing everything else in here. Great. And we'll mark this one as done. Oh, I should take the chest too. Alright. Let's see what else we can get into. Yeah, I'm on Dangerous Wish. That was still, yeah, that was intense. Like, that was one of the more ridiculous charges of fiery friends I've ever seen. And there's so many that this room was still full of them, even though I killed the spawner. Alright, we'll take out this room's friends. A lot of them here. Come on closer, my people. Hello. Rude. Alright, what we get? Flame Spear is kind of a fun tool weapon. I mean, I like the, you know, it shoots flames. That's kind of fun, but nothing to write home about. We're doing okay on time. I don't want to lose the mighty sandwich, so we got to be a little faster, I think. Is that a whole separate? No, that's a whole nother wing, so we're gonna go back to that. There we go. Just want to make sure he didn't start doing his shenanigans. Alright. Because that AoE can be nasty. You can be thinking you're fine, and all of a sudden you're down half your health. Nice. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Statues, O2 Blastoise is nice. The key cutter's nice. So that's not a bad run at all. Not a bad run at all. Let's mark that one as done. There's at least 2 more rooms left. We are about to lose our mighty sandwich though, so then we are going to be careful. Were the other rooms this way? Which way? Yes, I know you're there, Slime. I also don't particularly care. Why am I getting lost? This way and then south. Okay. Down this hall. Right? Yeah, okay. Alright, Mighty Sandwich is gone, so let's go ahead and do the Spag Bowl. We need to have some defense. But we have to remember we are squishier now, so I can't totally face tank people. Have to be a little more careful. Including this room that looks to be full of, again, enough slimes to make my eyes bleed. Yeah. I thought I heard my kid yell, but I think she was just yelling at the dog, so I think we're okay. I was like, what the heck? Sorry, I got all quiet there. I was like, what was that noise? Okay. Come on, you. Nope. Come on, you. You too. Yeah, goodbye, friends. Now, a smart person would absolutely sit down and heal somewhere. I've never pretended to be smart about this game. But I also don't want to die, so we are gonna do that. Well, if they want to come running over, I'll whistle to them. They can come run over. In the meantime, I'm just gonna sit here and heal up. Whew, man. But yeah, Jill, I'm on Dangerous Wish. Pretty much always. Once I beat the challenge, assuming I do, I don't want to be cocky. Once I beat the challenge, I'm gonna go ahead and switch, I think, to what's the glitter and the bugs one? Bountiful? If I haven't finished my Critterpedia. If I have finished Critterpedia, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Wait a minute, I've not seen this is like an entrance to the outside. That's interesting. I've not seen that type of spawn before. I knew you were gonna do that. Rude. It's kind of nice. It's like a whole faster exit out of here. Okay, we'll take him out. We'll come do this room first since we're over here. Excellent. That's gone. Hello, friends. How many are there? 3 in here? There's 3 in here? What the heck? There's 0 in here? We're fine. Alright, what do we got in this room? This one's not too bad. This one's mostly flames. Again, have to still be a little careful. And I've noticed the flames seem to run away if you kill the mobs in front of them. So, I don't really pay attention to them. Oh, nice, another recipe. All in all, not a bad run. Hey, cobblestone. Very good. Okay. Let us continue. So that one's done. We also know now that we have a nice faster exit out of this place, which is wild, right over somewhere. I have no idea. I lost it. Oh, literally right here next to me. right here. So we're gonna go and mark that as the new exit. And we'll take away this one. Cool, so we have one more room and then we can leave. And if we have time, we'll gather some more goodies. He's just looking in the corner. He's like, I don't even want to fight. I've seen what you've done to my brethren. It's not worth it to me. Just end the horrors. Alright, I'll put all this goodies away. I'm gonna save that. I do want to pull this out though, because while we're in here, I might as well grab some of this flooring. Never know when you might want it, and you know, it's free flooring for the taking. It just takes a few moments. And we're still doing great on food and soup and all that jazz. So it's not get every piece, but 100 sounds like a reasonable amount of flooring to steal from their homes. Cool. Or 101. And I weirdly have a favorite number of 104, so we'll grab that. There we go. Okay. Lots of friends in here. Like, stupid amount of friends, including two of the Healy guys, which are the worst. So we'll let them all come to me. We'll do our little stone wand cheat. In before the stone wand gets nerfed. We're doing good on foods. Uh-oh, I didn't realize there's a healer left. Uh-oh. And it's 11. I'm confused and I can't fly out of the stuff. This is not going well. Okay, we're not confused anymore, so let's get out of the room real quick. Catch our breath. That was a lot worse. Pardon me, and I'm sneezing. Sorry if I just blew out your eardrums. I tried to move in time. No, don't let them heal. Alright, I think we're safe. But we do have to hustle, heal up, and then fly out of here. Thank goodness we have that fast exit out of here. So let's go ahead and just get the last chest here while we're here. Not even worth it. Let's go. So what we're going to do, even though it seems counterintuitive and weird, we are going to sit real quick to get as much health as possible. Although when late hits, we're going to lose our bonus health. So we're going to sit for like 2 more minutes and we're going to fly the heck out of here. And where do we got to go? That's not too bad, actually. We should be okay. We might take a little bit of the poison damage, but let's go. Oh, and actually let's get our coffee ready. Just in case. Beautiful. Thank goodness for this exit. That makes life so much easier. Oh my gosh. If we had to go all the way back up to the top of the dungeon, look at this. We just get to peace out. Man, this was all in all. This is a good run. I'm happy with this. Alright, we got 5 minutes before we start taking the poison damage. Our stamina will drop. I think we keep the excess life. Is that correct? Is that how that late works? Yeah. But we're fine. We have plenty of excess health. That's why we stopped down to heal for a little bit. We have enough stamina that we can make it over the lava lakes. And I think we're almost back. Yeah, we're doing great. Okay. Don't want to get cocky about it, mind you. We gotta, you know... Worst case is we could also pop our heal kit if we need to. But there's the mine entrance. Plenty of life left. All in all, 10 out of 10 would do again. Nice. Alright, I think that's a good run. I don't know, we got a lot of stuff that we're going to be able to sell with the rules and all and whatnot, but I'm pretty happy with that. Now, we do need to do some things. So we need to what? We need to craft 3 items and clear 4 tree stumps. So let's do the tree stumps real quick while we're out here. Right. Did not bring my chainsaw. I don't think whacking of a hammer is going to count. Nope. Alright, we'll do that, I guess, back at the base, which is that way, yep. But all in all, I'm pleased with that run. Lots of key makers. I think we got, what, 3? I don't know that we need to expand our farm anymore, but now we can if we want to. Also, I really feel like I want to fight this Vomble. I know it's a bad idea. There we go. And you're like, why are you fighting him? Look at all that meat that I get to cook up and sell. That's why I'm fighting him. Now, to be fair, I didn't have that one on my ranch. I probably should just caught him. Oh, hey, I needed to talk to you yesterday, not today. Hello and goodbye. All right, we need to craft 3 things. I always find the nice thing to craft, because you never know when you're gonna need them, is 3 batches of nails. And don't forget, when you're crafting for the daily, you have to do it separately. Crafting 3 things doesn't count otherwise. Alright, let's go and cook that meat that we just got off of him. Let that all cook up. Put that away. Let's see what our ill-gotten gains are here that we might want to sell. Now, I don't know if the magic tome stacks. If it doesn't stack, I can sell my extra one, or I can keep it. I'm curious. Does the magic tome stack? I don't know where I left it. I left it in one of my toolboxes. Does not stack. Okay, so we could, in theory, sell the magic tome. Maybe we will. We'll see. Because if we do sell it, it gives us... it's good. I mean, it'd be good to sell if it gives us a lot of money. It'd be worth finding out how much it's worth. And I thought we got 3 key cutters. Do we only get 2? Interesting. What rooster is out here freaking out, man? It is late. Go to sleep. Alright. But in the meantime, we will put some more key cutters down, I guess. Because they stack, I can't actually sell them to John, so they're not super useful. I really gotta do something with that quarry. Quarry? The thing. We also need to cook up. Do I have my furnace out? Yes. Let's start some zirconium cooking up. Excellent. Throw all that down. I mean, we have so much zirconium. We're doing well across the board there. So all in all, that's pretty decent. I'm happy with the key cutters. Beautiful. Garden stuff. We're up to 11 of that. That's pretty nice. Oh, and it's summer, so we can plant... No, it's autumn. So summer, we can plant mighty seeds, and they take 15 days. We can plant watermelon. Also, we should just do that sooner than later. We have so many of those. Oh, hush, rooster. Beautiful. Okay. Let us go ahead. Oh, well, you know, we got an extra tree pincher. We got an extra swag pack. Those are sellable. The flame spear is sellable. So what we should probably do is do a big sale to John of all of the extra stuff that we have doubles of. You know, that'd be good. Alright, that's a normal food. That goes in here. That goes in here. Now we're just gonna tidy up our bags a bit. And figure things out. It's such an ugly looking icon. The pincher hood just looks so gross. I love it. We're gonna put all the meat up here because that's going in a different chest. Our normal day-to-day, that goes in here. Let's get stuff out in the order we like to have it in our box. Where is my chainsaw? Chainsaw followed by fishing rod, fishing book, Net, bug book, and a shovel. That's my normal loadout. The rest is my normal stuff I keep in my swag pack. There we go. Now we are organized for tomorrow. We'll put that all away, and we can sleep. Oh, I need to go chop down tree stumps, that's right. Let's go find some trees that I don't care too much about. Any stumps up here that I've not gotten to yet? Is that my tamed rooster causing all that ruckus? Interesting. Interesting, he says. This doesn't count, does it? Oh, it does. Okay, we'll chop down some mangrove stumps. There's always plenty of them. Nice. Also, who was being rude? Oh, big bird up here. Come here, buddy. I have so much health because of that swag. I can take a few hits from you guys. And this is just more meat for sale later. Beautiful. Alrighty. That is a very successful run. I am happy with that. Let's sleep, and that means tomorrow everything should be up. The new houses, the airport, all that jazz. And we did buy that for sale sign, so we can put all that in. And get that looking at. Actually, I should go grab that stuff so I can put it away. Nice. It's so nice having 4 food slots now. Oh, the house built in one day? We will be getting rid of this fence. We need a house customization kit for sure. We'll also probably move the big tree. Excellent. We can go put the for rent sign down. Doobie-dooby-doo. We'll see how long it takes to get the person to move in. We got a screenshot here. That's always a fun one. We'll wait till we better alpha now. Okay. Let's go ahead and sleep. Not too shabby, right? That's a pretty good run. Did a little bit of hunting. Shake it out, wiggle. In fact, I think before we start our next day, we'll take a quick, like 2 or 3 minute break here. And then we'll come back and we'll do another day and see what brings us. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Just gonna put on a break mode. If I remember how to do all this. You'd think I would get to it by now. I've been streaming for a few months again. But we did a little bit of hunting. Okay, Jiminy Cricket. While you listen to the dulcet tones of bling 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 bling, we're gonna start a quick break. Be back in like 3 minutes. See you in a few. Look at that, less than 3 minutes. We'll end that break. Hello, we're back. Woo! Actually, I think what we're gonna do real quick here, in line with make sure we're stretching and hydrating and all that jazz, we're gonna switch to standing mode. So we'll put the standing desk up. Come back! Ah, there we go. Okay. Beautiful. Let's jump back into it, shall we? Why am I hearing nothing? Are you all still hearing game sound? Because I'm not. I wonder something. 1 second. I walked away, and I think my Bluetooth headphones disconnected. So let me reattach them so I can hear. Output device. Maybe I just need to reconnect them. I can see game audio, I can see mic audio, so you all should be hearing me. I just can't hear. Which we'll fix eventually. Let's just do this. And back to headphones. There we go. That was weird. But we're back. Cool. Alright, now we can play. You can hear me in the game, you can hear sound, beautiful. Yeah, it was me. My Bluetooth disconnected because I walked away to go get a drink. Thanks, Jill. Thanks, Tango Kilo. Alright, so let's check. Do we have a friend yet? Oh good, it's being rented out, so we have a friend, I just don't know where. There she is! Hello, friend. Forrest is my favorite. Oh, I talked to Forrest, now I gotta do what she wants. Bon's gonna meet you too. I know you're renting a guest house, you live right next door. I will happily find you clothes. I wonder, will she wear shirts? If I give her a Christmas sweater, will she put it on? I don't know. Oh my god, what the? Okay, investigation, Alpha Bush Devil, Instagrow for Alpha Antler, and we can skip the glowing croc if we want to, because we don't have to do it. Okay, let's see. Now it looks like we're getting a little bit of a buffering error, so don't worry, we'll be back. It'll happen, I promise. Tango Kilo, thank you so much for becoming a member. Well, that's exciting. Well, thank you so much. Welcome. I told, I said the other day, I need to start figuring out what I'm gonna do. Well, it's on there, but I gotta start doing members only stuff. That's so exciting. Thank you so kindly. Greatly appreciate it. Alright, I'm not giving her a bow, because then she'll wear a bow. Let's try... You know, we'll give her the jolly dress. We'll see if she wears a dress. I'll put this bow away. Oh, that's so kind. Well, thank you so much. Alright, we're gonna come over here. We'll give her a... this is for you. I did. Maybe I'll get noticeable not half an hour later. Well, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Well, she didn't put it on yet, but she did give me lots of cash, so I'll take that. What else we need to do today? We need to visit Bush Devil, Alpha Antler. Let's go grab the Alpha Antler so we have it on us. I do think we are going to go talk to John since we have to anyway, so we're going to sell him a bunch of stuff. Alpha Antler's over here. So we have a few of them, you know, we're fine. We are going to need to sell John. I do want to buy a house customization kit, because that's not going to work. So we'll fix that up. And, yeah. Alright, the buffering issue looks like it's fixed itself, so that's good. Love to see it. Alright, where am I? I'm going down here to talk to John, to talk to her. Oh, you know, okay, we're slow now. We need to talk to John. We need to talk to her, so we're gonna have to do their dailies anyway, so we might as well get John's daily in case we can do it while we're out and about. Oh, I gotta get John fish, too. This is why we ask. Alright, John wants a fly. We'll see what she wants here. It's Tuesday, so the furniture shop is closed. I also want to buy stuff for the house eventually. Wanted to chat. I did that thing for you. Great, here's your alpha antler. You got some Instagram, that's kind of nice. Let's see what her daily is since we talked to her. Alright, cast of shells and a fly. We're gonna go to Franklin because we want recipes. Copper top fence is new, I think. This works out well though when you have all these things. Oh, you already have that one. I think we already have that one too. Beautiful. Let's get his daily because we're gonna keep building those points up, and I need that what 7,500 so I can fly. Get my flying vehicles. I'll happily take a pumpkin because now I can make myself. That was what I'm missing to make more prime roast. Okay, where's the alpha? All the special things highlight. Now for the alpha, we can probably get away with just fruit salad, to be honest. Do I have anything else on me I want to eat? We should probably eat a crab soup. And I guess let's have another fruit salad. You're like, that's wild, you'll die. I might. You're not wrong. Alright, let's see what we get in our goodie bag today. I feel like this chainsaw should be much faster. What do we get? What's the cardboard box? Alright, a wreath. Yeah, if I like those. Oh, it's just upside down festive gifts. Okay. I was excited, like, what's in the box? What's in the box? But the festive gifts are cute too. I do like them. Alright, let's go take on the alpha. Which alpha is this? Bush Devil. It is the one that I've been struggling with this island for some reason. So we might be doing a lot of running away. But we'll see. I haven't done an alpha in a minute, especially not with the ice hammer, I don't think. So while we're over here, let's just say hello to this plunk, because again, lots of meat. And too good to give up. Are there new critters? No, oh, but I need more crabs. And I do think we have some things I need to like fish and all that jazz, so we'll get that on our list too. Okay. Where's this alpha? It's all the way over here. A-doo-be-doo-be-doo. But if you're watching this and you're like, this is fun, and you wanna, if you haven't liked the stream, please feel free. It's helpful, I think. I don't know. Everyone always says it on their streams. Like, it's so helpful to stream. I don't know what it does, but I'm sure YouTube does. If you do like it, feel free to like. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, please do. I typically stream Monday nights. With all the holidays and stuff, I don't know if I'm streaming in this Monday. We'll see. I thought I got out of the way from that one. I can probably take one more hit. Actually, this battle on the water is not a bad place to battle. Oh god. Okay, we can cheese up here a little bit. Whoo-wee. I was thinking I'm gonna go break all those X's down there because we haven't gone picking stuff up in a while. So that'll be good to do. Alright, that is done. Beautiful. I really could cheese and just stay up here to be safe, which... rude. Alright. That is one alpha down. We have so much goodies here. Let's put that here. Nope, let's put that down here. Because I mean, look at all, I mean, I haven't gone and picked stuff up in a while, but look at all these X's. And frankly, at some point, we are going to get things like, we want to make the helicopter, we want to make the hot air balloon, so it's good to get all these supplies. Since they're so obvious right now. Whoops. We're definitely short on bright wire because we used the very little we had to get Christmas lights. And I actually wouldn't be opposed to getting a few more before Nick leaves. So, doing that is not bad. Shame today wasn't like find hidden treasure day. Alright, just while we're here, any new summer fish that I don't have? No, how about any new summer bugs that I don't have? No, alright, and we do need to catch a fly still, right? So what else do we need to do today? We need a fly, cast set of shells, and we need to talk to John. Beautiful. Do I have beach? Yeah. Let's see if we can grab those cast set of shells while we're over here. And I might be saying that wrong. I just didn't recognize that fish. Alright. So far, no cast set of shells. There are cast set of shells on this island, right? There we go. 2 of them. Again, it seems silly not to pick up. We got all the shells we need now. Free goodies. Again, mostly in hopes of bright wire. While we're here and picking up shells, I might as well grab some more. Beautiful. Because these we can sell in piles of 50. Once we have $1 million again, we're down to 700,000. But if I do a bunch of hunting, we'll make that money back real fast. Selling meat, cooked meat to Ted Sully. So that's an easy way to make money in this version of the challenge that we're doing. All right. We need a fly. Certainly there's a fly around here somewhere. So that's one thing I've completely forgotten to keep an eye out for. In the mangroves, there's no crocs. So I've gotten really bad about remembering that crocs are a thing. Really bad. You know, we'll put the key in here. I guess we can put any of these green goods because they're all going to come back to us too. Alright. Hey, Beer Invaders, how's it going? Good evening to you. I hope all's well in your neck of the woods. Cool. Now where was I going? Oh yeah, I need a fly. My kingdom for a fly. Otherwise I'll teleport back home. Not a blue moon butterfly. Not a scarlet Jezebel fly. Just a regular old... wait. A fly. There's one over there. All I want for Christmas is a fly. Beautiful. Cool. How you doing tonight, Beer Invaders? I hope all's well in your neck of the woods. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Not been feeling great, but other than that, doing fine. Alright, we gotta get a house customization kit, for sure. So let's go talk to John. Ooh, look at all this free meat. We'll deal with that later. Today I want to talk to John. Maybe try to, if we have time before his store closes. We probably won't, but that's okay. No, I'm not selling you goods. I lied. I'm sorry. I meant to chat with you. I did that thing for you. Alright, what are the cost of things and what do I want? I really don't care about the clothing. Some of the clothing's kind of cool, but I don't care. I don't care about it. Plushies, they're fine. Raffle wheel, yes, we want that. So we're gonna need 8 tickets for that. Carpet path, we want a few of those. So let's say we want 4 packs of that. So we're gonna need 28. We'll get 4 packs of that. So 48. I love the fairy lights. I want like 6 of them. So for 78 fish, and we'll call it an even 80. And then if we get more, all right. Oh, actually, the shark plush and the cockatoo plush are kind of fun. Oh, so is the Wari Moo. All right, we're gonna sell them 100 fish. I don't know that I'm gonna fish up 100 fish on stream. That might be something I just do as an off-stream thing on the weekend days, but we're gonna be selling him a lot of fish. Do I need to talk to you? I think I did, yes. We want to give her shells. And John wanted the fly, and then we're done our dailies. It's 3 p.m. But we're racking up those points. We're gonna be able to fly soon. Alright, wanted to chat. This is for you. I bought you a fly. It's still weird to me how excited this whole town gets about flies, but... Ooh, I like a Nordic chair, though. Now, since we have time, and we're holding all this money, and I don't want to be holding all this money, let's go talk to him. We will have to do the daily. My account is empty. I would like to deposit everything. Oops, I would like to deposit everything. Oh, I need to... What do you want me to do now? Let's chat. I really hope you wear this, but here you go, my friend. Let's see, Beer Invaders, just learned how to do this, lol, you inspired me. What did you just learn how to do, Tango Kilo? I don't know what you just learned to do. Please put this on. Nope, it did not highlight. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Okay. So those jobs are done. If you haven't seen this yet, this is my little Christmas area. I'm very, very pleased with it. If you've watched the other streams, you've seen it all. But I really love how this came out, and it was perfect the other at the start of the stream because it was the oh, this, you have to have a space in between the I and hi and the at. Interesting. It was a lot of fun. I'm really happy with it. And then over here we have a little Christmas vignette. But during Island Day, all the villagers were here, so it was really cute. And I really liked it. And I like this little vignette that we can, you know, we can sit and enjoy across the water. I'm gonna be bummed when the holidays are over and I have to clean all this up and build something else. Alright, did I buy the house customization kit? Of course I didn't, because that's what I wanted to do. So let's put stuff away. And then we will go customize the house real quick. You know, we have so much of this, we can cook those to eat too. Alright, we're gonna have to go get money. And then we have to do our dailies, which look like they're easy enough. Thanks, Jill. Yeah, it's very festive. I am a big fan of the December content. It's been a lot of fun. Alright, let's go grab, I don't know, 50,000. There we go. That's what we want. Alright. And while we're here, is she still in the shop? I don't know what time she shuts down for the day. I feel like it's gonna be 4, maybe it's 6. Oh no, she's not open on Tuesdays, right? Oh, it's 4. I missed it. Oh well. Oh well. Your beach is great. Your festival looks sad. I'm sure it doesn't look sad at all. I don't have a beach yet. See? So you're way ahead of the game. Alright. I want the house style to match, but it can be different colors. So let's customize. Actually, I don't mind if it has different. I want the same flat roof. So we'll do a flat roof. Maybe we'll do that. Main color. Actually, I don't hate the white. Trim colors. Can I back out of this without losing my kit? Yes, I can. Okay, what do I have? I have light green and dark brown. Okay. And I have the square windows. Alright, so let's maybe do a little different. So I have light green, dark brown. Maybe we'll do... I never really get into decorating games. Something about Dinkum though, it gets me. It gets me thinking I want to decorate more, you know? I think I like the white. Maybe a gray? Let's do the white, and let's trim it up with medium. Yeah, medium. And I think I like all those. I want the flat roof, but the roof color, we'll do that. Still like that door. And I want no fence. I want open. There we go. And this is Forest's house, right? That's her name, I think? No, what? There we go. So it's enough that it vibes, it jives. Yeah, I like it. We can walk in between and come up to our teleporter. Looks like a little beer house. Let's see here. Hey Joe, you just I'm working on your holiday train station. Made it way too gaudy. Had to tone it down before recording it. Dude, no, holiday train is all the way. Go ahead. You know what? I am so sorry to Forrest. I did say that I was gonna decorate her house nicely, but I do need a home for my roosters. One. Ha ha ha. Two. Ha ha ha. I've caught a lot of roosters, y'all, and I'm always like, where do my traps go? I've never yet had the capture roosters quest come up, because the day that it does is the day we're saying goodbye to all our roosters. And I'm gonna make bank that day. So I think we have 14 of them. So that's 5. This tree's kind of in the way. Expensive. No, it's more, been watching Sesame Street. More minimalist tango, hard time adding lots of stuff. I mean, cottagecore, it is also cluttercore in many ways. All the little details and stuff. So I hear you, being a minimalist can be tough. Small Spaces, that's a game that does, I think, they have some decent options if you want to go kind of a minimalist look, if you just want like a design game. That's a fun one. Alright, let's see here, we're almost done. Man, we're gonna have so much room for activities. The wife of the kiddos just finished watching Elf. And that's a Will Ferrell movie. Much like Step Brothers, which is, I love that quote. There's so much room for activities because they get a room with bunk beds. Alright, so how many roosters do we have here? Isn't the count on Sesame Street Vampire? He is, so Transylvanian works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, we're up to 16 roosters now. I had to go update my picture on that Reddit post. There's a guy who posted on Reddit. He was like, I don't think there's any roosters in this game. I've been playing for so long, I've never seen a single one. And I'm like, well, I had a stretch where every day I caught 2. Alright. Now that we... Oh my gosh, this house feels huge now. We can start designing our house soon, which is great. Do I have any other tasks I need to do there? Yes, I need to do my daily still. That's a lot of rooms. It's true. 5 ore rocks, 2 tree stumps. So let's go just get that done. You know, I also want to plant some stuff, so let's grab watermelons. And mighty seeds. Do 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 do. We'll eat some fruit salad. We'll get our hoe out. We'll get our watering can out. I know it'd be more optimal if I didn't, if I like turned and didn't go sideways, but I don't care about optimal. I do care that that space didn't go weird. And we'll have to clear out all of our old coffee beans at some point. Alas, oh coffee, I didn't get as much as I would have liked. Alright, first mighty seeds, because they are actually important. So let's get them down. I don't have a, oh, I used to have a steel one. I think I turned it into, into the showers. Should probably buy some more of those next time I talk to her. Alright, now I know there is an optimal pattern for watermelons, so we gotta figure out. You have 2 coffee plants and 1 mighty seed on seasonal. Wait, does the mighty seed keep regrowing? I thought it was a one and done. Or you just have it because it looks good. Because the coffee totally makes sense, right? I mean, I totally buy that. That does remind me, didn't I get a bunch of crazy cool fertilizer? Never used it. Let's go grab that. Doo-be-doo-doo-doo. No idea. Love it. I think the mighty seed is a one and done, but if you keep it on the seasonal, then I think you can let it grow and just look at it. So that'll look cool. But we can test it, because I have a bunch of this stuff. So let's go play some Instagrow on one of our mighty seeds and see what happens. A-doo-be-doo-be-doo. Alright, so 4 of those later. It's a one and done. But that's okay, you didn't waste it, you just did something different. Nothing wrong with that, that's how we learn the game, right? Alright, so these could grow anywhere in cardinal directions, is that right? That sounds right. So it can go like that, which means this one... So yeah, so you gotta plant them in knight's moves, that's what it is. Yeah. But then if I do that one there and that one there, see, I'm not gonna worry about being optimal. I will just spread them out though. It's like knight's move relative to who, right? I mean, so park one there. I know. It's. I'm sure there's someone who's like, you can do it so much more effectively if you just do. And to them I say, you're probably right. I stopped caring. There we go. We'll just throw these down. Here, you know what we'll do is this. Get yourself nice and a few. Oops. Don't chop down the fence and... Cool. Got that down. This is me learning that the hoe breaks old fruits and veggies. Whatever. Old vegetables. Vegetables? Plants. The word is plants, Josh. That's the word. Okay. I could go water all these. They'll water fine tomorrow. We'll just... Whatever. Nice. They're done. Alright, so the other thing I want to do now is start outlining my house, which means we need to figure out what we're going to do as a furniture set. We know we're going to do bookshelves, and I think, yeah, I think it's going to be Nordic, because Nordic's my favorite. This time we have a fireplace to use, which is great. I think I have a bathtub now too, which I didn't have on any of my other islands. Alright, so that's the half wall. Do I have a Nordic wall and floor yet? Rattan, basically glass floor, pink carpet, green, cloud wall. I think we will use the rattan if we don't find something better. Oh yeah, I have 2 bathtubs. I could be twice as clean. Let's see. I know we have like 40 tall walls. I have no idea where I put them. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. To start at least. Okay. I think actually I remember where they are now. Oh, look at all this meat. 2 bathtubs in this economy? The bathtubs are cheap. We charge extra for the water. Alright, I was wrong. I was still wrong. I don't know where I put my walls. Maybe I shoved them in my house? Hi, Fletch. I can't talk to you, though, because I don't have to do whatever you want, and I'm over that. Oh, I got still... The whole reason I left my house in the first place. Got distracted farming. Let's see. There's normally ore over here. If the birds aren't being too annoying. Let's see, is there any ore back here? There's 1 piece of ore. Excellent. 2 pieces of ore. Ha ha ha. Alright, there's a bunch this way, so we'll head that way. And while we're running around at night, we should have our bug and fish book up and just kind of alternate just in case, because I know there's some summer stuff I don't have yet. So just in case we pass something, you know? And we're gonna go chop down the trees over here. And we'll also get some ore. Unfortunately, the glass doesn't count as ore, and I don't think this does either. But let's take some tree stumps down. Lovely. Okay. Job done there. There should be an ore patch over here. Do, 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 do. Now let us see what we can find. There we go. Lots of ore. Now we've done our dailies. Love to see it. Okay. There's a lot of stuff I can put away and all that jazz, but we'll do that in a bit. What I need to do is go back to the house. We put our farming stuff away, because we're not going to be worrying about that. I'm going to pull this guy out, and I want to pull my phone out. Call tower. Oh, you know, we also have not gone to look at our airport yet. I just want to see how this idea of putting it next to... Yeah, I think that looks cool. I think that works really well. And we can still change this wall, and I might change this to be the brick pattern to match the brick building. But that side by side works well. And again, we're gonna build out. We'll dirt print ourselves a runway and all that jazz. I'm very pleased with that. Very, very pleased. Anyway, just want to check that real quick. So we'll come back up here. Let's check the house real quick. Do I have more walls in here, maybe? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go find them because I have like 40 that I bought. All right, we're gonna need to go find the interior walls. Not a big deal, but I do want to find them. Is she in here? Does she? Roosters. One rooster's attack. All right, we're just gonna look kind of quick here and see if we can find our missing walls because I must have shoved them somewhere. I really do need to put that quarry down at some point. I don't even know how they work. Gotta check the wiki. No. Okay, maybe they're in here and I'm just missing them. So let's organize this. We'll sort. No walls there. No walls there. Not there. Ah, 31. I thought that was a mirror. There we go. Okay. So the world is our oyster, and this stuff's all in the way, so we're just gonna move this there. I'm aware. Okay. We're just getting this out of the way again. We're probably have to move it again, and we're not going to keep all this furniture. I don't like the white ones right now. They don't match the vibe. Let's just shove some stuff in here that we don't care about. All right, we'll come back to all of that later. Lovely. Okay. So the world is our oyster. First, let's look at flooring and walls, which of course I just said I don't care about and threw into a chest. So I think we're gonna go with the rattan floor. And I'm fairly certain somewhere I do have a couple different walls I like. What do we got in this one? That's cube, no. Alright, we don't have it with us, so that's fine, we'll come back for it later. That's not the one I want. So let's see. Back in our supply of goodies. Wooden wall, bank wall, Nordic wall, warm Nordic wall. Let's take the 3 of these to take a gander. I know I don't want wooden wall. Just looking to see if there's any other floors I have that I haven't thought of. Green, cloud, no. Red rug, grass floor, pink carpet. Rattan floor we have. I don't need this fence piece. I don't need that package right now. Yeah. Oh, eastern flooring. Let's take a look at eastern flooring. Honestly, I think we're gonna go eastern flooring for right now. Let's look at the 3 walls, though, and see if we have one that we like a little better than the others. Nordic's fine. Orange is my favorite color. Bank wall's not awful either with the eastern flooring. I think I'm gonna do the warm. I think we're gonna do Nordic wall for now. We'll start with Nordic. Okay. So we got that as a start. It's not perfect, but it's a start. And again, as we unlock more things, we'll get things that I like better. There's a rug I really like that we'll have to get. So when we come in, so last time I had like a sitting area, a kitchen, a big bedroom, and then a bathroom. So I think we'll change it up a little bit just because we should. We are also we do want a fireplace. So let's start with the fireplace to kind of dictate where we're putting things. If I didn't have those windows there, life would be so grand. So maybe what we'll do is some kind of big concept. Where... Does that block the door? Ugh, annoying. Alright. Do we have a weird foyer bump out? Maybe put a coat rack here and then the wall just to give us more room, or do we just go flat? I think we just go flat. Oops, did not mean to do that. That's kind of fun how that works. Although I love that we can paint the walls outside now, so it'd be really cool if we could paint the walls outside. So I'm just trying to get a rough outline of what I'm doing with the building. I don't know. Stop that. So I think we're gonna do this. So this will be our seating area, kitchen, seating area, like library type of thing. I think we're gonna go with that. And then I think we'll do a bedroom in here and a bathroom in this alcove. I do think we'll move the bedroom door over to here though. And I don't have doors yet, so that's kind of what we're waiting on getting. Otherwise I'd be putting the door arches in as well. Now furniture that we're gonna probably keep at some point is this one. Let's just move this out of the way. With that out of the way, and I think I bought myself some more big Christmas trees because I do want to put like a tree by the fire. I think that'll be nice. Right, so that'll be the bathroom, and we use like a half entrance into the bath like that. That'll work, I think. And if we ever get a toilet, we can put one in. Now this is a kitchen sink, but I think for now... yeah, I guess it is awfully kitchen-y. I think for now we'll just have the bathtub. Is that a room we just know is in there but we don't go in? No, I think we'll do that. Okay, so we can come. We can lay down our bathtub. I love that you can sleep in the bathtub. Did not know that. That's hilarious. Okay. Don't sleep in the bathtub, kids. Not safe. So that's a good start. Maybe we'll put the Christmas tree here. So let's go grab a Christmas tree. Because we all keep our extra Christmas trees down here. Wait, do I not have extra Christmas? I thought we had extra Christmas trees. I know I bought more than one. Ah, too many Christmas trees across the way. That one's gonna get yoinked. Please, giant bird, I really don't want to deal with you. I just came to steal your Christmas tree. Thank you. We also are going to get some of these presents because we have too many of them up here. So we'll take this guy. And I think we'll grab that one. And I have more of these actually, so I can replace it later. I like these two houses side by side. I think they look good. Okay. So we want our Christmas tree and our little collection of gifts. Did I get clipped too much on the wall? That's not too bad. No, that's not too bad at all. Perfect. So we have our tree, we have our fireplace. Now let me think, if I had a couch here and I guess the library on this wall, does the door make sense here or should I back it up a bit? I should back up the door to here. Also, right now, you know, I'm going to change the flooring because right now I think I'm getting too tied to the grid on the floor. And I don't want to do that. Just for now I'm changing it. It's gonna go away. I think I might want to expand the bathroom a little bit deeper. I could also do like a bathroom and a closet sitch. Yeah, we'll leave it alone for now. Okay. So you come in, you have your house. This is gonna be really the nice... Oh wait, this is gonna be the... Seating area, library, kitchen. Let's try that. Let's try that. Alright. No. Okay, we'll try that as our kitchen for now. And again, we have more stuff we're going to put down eventually. You put your sink under the window, of course. Again, why can't we center it on the window? Oh well. I do love the bookshelves. I want all of the bookshelves. We don't have a good couch yet, but I think we have some nice chairs, so we'll find that in a minute. Alright, we're gonna put... I wish I could go that in a little bit of the corner too. I wish there was like a nudge. Like put things half off the grid or something. Right? Like I want that to be flat against the wall, but the only way you can do bookshelves flat against the wall is the exterior walls. It doesn't work on the interior walls as nicely as you might want. Can we change that though? Let's do some sciencing here. Is it just a factor of where the wall is? No, that's the issue, is you can't. Okay. Hey, you sent me a mod that lets you change dirt to any grass or mud for your canal. Ooh, thanks, Baller Girl. Let's check that out. That might be nice. That might be nice indeed. Thank you. Alright, what about here? If I put it sideways, can we get away with it? No. Alright, well, we're gonna be blocking a window, I think. I'll put knickknacks up there so it doesn't look so blocking. The Nordic lamp I think we'll put in our bedroom eventually, so we'll just park that over here for now. Such a weird house layout. And again, of course, none of the house is functional, right? Like, we don't need a house at all. But playing a bit of mediumcore yourself, let me know if you need anything or want help. Nice! Sounds good, thank you so much. Hope your video recording went well. Oh yeah, we're gonna put this big chest, big box right here too. We'll put it right... Let's put the big box in the back of the wall and put the little ones... Magic floating little ones that... I don't mind that clips into the wall, we'll block some of that window, that's fine. Actually, I kind of mind. Nice, alright. You fixed your audio where you're not so loud? Nice, good job. Good job. Okay. So we're getting a rough idea here. I need to look at my seating options, and of course all my furniture's outside, so let's go take a gander. Yeah, the roosters might be cold, so let's just put this fireplace in here for now. Shout out to Beer ChatGPT, that'll do it, yeah. Alright, pink chair, nope, nope, nope. Let's see. Single wooden bed, that just makes me feel lonely. Kitchen oven's good for our kitchen. Rattan basket's good. Kitchen cabinet might be good. We'll have to see the color and everything of it. There is a mirror. I knew I had at least a mirror. Vases are always fun. We got more little presents. Yeah, we don't really have like a nice chair or table yet. And that's the key word. Yet. We will. More bookshelves. Alright, so in the meantime, I guess we'll take that single wooden bed so we have a place to put a bed down so we can kind of figure out what our life looks like. Obviously, we can't put down the water beds, right? Right, we can't put on water beds. Can we? Alarm clock might be useful. I don't think we're going to change the walls yet right now. And again, the floor is just whatever floor, so not... It's fine. It's fine. Kitchen table, sure. We'll go for that. And we'll see what this gets us. Oh, did I really find not like a single useful chair? Well, that's a bummer. Okay, we'll deal with that later then. Alright, kitchen oven. Always nice. Oops. Kitchen oven and kitchen cabinet. None of them match. They all should be storage, but, you know, whatever. And then eventually we'll have a chair here of some sort. In the meantime, we're going to have this red bar stool. Oh. There we go. I do want to put that wall back, I think. I'm intrigued by something about that, though. We'll figure out that later. Put the lamp back. I want to look at the eastern bookshelf. There's something to be said about, like, eclectic different bookshelves. Yeah, maybe we put this one right. Maybe we'll put this one in our bedroom. Okay. Now I did grab a table for a short-term use as like a kitchen table. That's not awful. Don't love it, but it's not awful. Okay. So we can come in. Eventually we'll have a couch or something. Maybe even 2 couches. Ooh, fancy. Let's see. We can throw some stuff up here to help block some of that window. I wish we could use the wall as a shelf. That'd be nice. We'll put the flowers on... Nope, they're too tall. We'll put the flowers on the fireplace. So this corner is starting to look really nice. You know, you get a little cozy corner in here. Okay. Now let's figure out all this nonsense. Alright, so if I come in here, how big is the bed? Because that's going to dictate actually where the bedroom door goes. Now it's a single bed, so lots of options here. Maybe we'll do this. Where's my half walls? Because this could be like a walk-in closet and then you come into the bathroom kind of deal. Yeah, we can do something like that. And again, we might do arches and full-size walls eventually. Let's see then. If we're gonna do a closet, because the closet is also a great place to like shove other chests and things. Oh yeah, so if I do... Like, if we want the rattan... I kind of like that. The idea being that you'd move that and you can come into your closet. Yeah, I like that. It's not very functional for like moving around, but it looks cool. So let's go ahead and move our overflow storage until we get matching stuff into the closet and kind of forget it's there. And then we can block it with that rattan. How nice is that? And then our actual dresser will go here. In here, the ones that we're going to use for a while, which I think will be both of these. Put that one there. We'll put that one against the wall. It's a little cluttery. Whatever. Put our alarm clock down. Out of sight, out of mind. If you could see my office I'm in here. I have one of those big IKEA shelving units, the 5x5 units, and I have it 6 feet off the wall so that I have storage in bins behind it. So yeah, out of sight, out of mind, for reals. All right, so that'll work for now. It's again, this is a very much a work in progress. I do like this end table though, so we're gonna. All these rules. I'll park that there real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, how do we want to do this? I think the bedroom's too big. And I think we need things like closets and stuff. So what we'll do is pull that in here. I think we're gonna do this. This will be our closet, so we will put a door, an actual doorway into the closet. Actually, I think though we're gonna do the doorway here. So that'll be into the closet area, into the bedroom. Oh, it's so annoying. Fine. Let's make this room even weirder shaped. There we go. No, that's dumb. I don't like it. I don't like it. We're putting it back. My magic house, and I can just make walls appear for no reason and weird dead spaces in the middle of them. I really, really like the design on my other island, and I'm desperately trying not to recreate it, but I've kind of accidentally also recreated it. I'll, before we end the stream, we'll pop into that island, I'll show you what it looks like. Alright. We'll just shove them here for now. We'll just, exactly where they were. They're blocking access to the bathroom, but whatever. Fine. Fine, fine. I don't care. Put her there. Anyway, the reason we did that is because the bed, and we should probably put it down a double bed because eventually I'll get a nice double bed, so we should, that'll give us be a better spacer. I think we'll do it here. Here with our alarm clock. And we'll pop that here. Not there. It's there. That's fine. It's just a little tight. Just a little tight. But what we can do is we can take this guy up. There we go. Again, it's a little packed right now. It's okay. We'll be fine. Alright, so we got that all going. The bathroom will eventually expand into this closet a little bit, but you got your mirrors, you can check yourself. This area is not awful. I need a couch. I need a better table solution. Especially if I can get a flat one, like a two-seater. If I can find something like two-seater that I can put right here as a table, that'd be ideal. Actually, I'm curious. If I want to put this on the wall backwards, that kind of looks like a buffet. If you put it backwards, that doesn't look as much like a dresser. It almost looks like countertop. So if I got like 4 of them and replaced... Oh yeah, if I made another one of these, then it'd be like a matching wood counter. I might do that. So I might need him to make me more of those. Of course I could just do counters, but the benefit of this is a great way to shove more clothes and things and put them away. Oh, I knew I had something else in here. Cube floor? Does that match better? Ooh, golly, that's a lot. The floor is still not right, but that's something else. We might mess with that. I don't know. Of course, having this does put it right on the wall. I don't know. But they're not storage, and so the fact that we can shove more clothes and things is always nice. Alright, that's a good enough start. Gives me a nice rough idea of what we want to do, and we'll fiddle with it a ton. Let's sleep. And we'll show you the other house, the one that I'm trying not to recreate, but honestly I may just recreate, because this is Mangrove Island is becoming my permanent island. Once the challenge is done, this is going to be like my evergreen island. I'll still have other challenge islands and stuff, but I've been putting a lot more effort in this one, like it. Okay, so now we've saved. Let's go and take a look at my first island, which has the house that I actually worked on. And that one was in Streamland. Can you tell I just wear the helmet a lot? So you'll notice the Nordic set, because again, I really like the Nordic set. Once it loads. If it loads. There it goes. Field trip! But this is one where you come in, you come into like a nice seating area. I love the orange couch. So you got a lot of nice shoved stuff in here. All your knickknacks. Nice tight seating area. You come into your kitchen with a little table. Again, the seating's a little mismatchy. But I like the small table and a little kitchen area. And a big bedroom that has tons of dressers and your TVs and all that jazz. And then a functional bathroom, which includes even a shower drain. That's the idea of this one. And it honors most of the windows, I think. Yeah, it honors all of the windows, actually. So I kind of like the setup and may steal it again and just redo it because it works really well to give me lots of space. All of the rooms still feel like discrete rooms. I love the shower stall. I think that's just really fun to build a shower stall like this. I never got like a toilet or a bathtub, so that would go in here, and then I would have to resize things a little bit to fit a bathtub. But I could also put the bathtub here and the sink here. Yeah, I really like this flooring too. It's like some big carpet. So yeah, this is one, yeah, the seating area at the end of the bed. Let's be honest, I'm probably gonna redo this house, at least this layout on my other island. But it works pretty well. So you have a hard turn right when you walk in, but then it kind of lets you flow through the house. It still feels... It feels good. Now, if you're hosting, it's not great. Your guests are gonna have to go to your bedroom to get to the restroom. That's... If we had closable doors, I could actually put something here. But I didn't want when you walk in, the first thing you see is the bathroom. Instead, I wanted to see these cool gems that I collected on my journeys. You know, you can see all the books. I love the low bookshelves. I just love the bookshelves. It took forever to get all the throwables up here to line up right. But they look fun up there. You know, it looks old It's like actually the shelf I have behind me where I have ostrich eggs and 3D printed stuff and cactus. So anyway, this is the house. This is my first island. And you can see her back here. I have a nice little seating area. So this one I tried to decorate on. I didn't do as much at the town level. Everything's just kind of shoved together. I do love this workshop area because it stores everything, has 10 of everything. But I built this island before the auto placer existed. So, you know, I also really like the orange motorcycle. I forgot how cool that looks painted. We're gonna need to... But yeah, this is a good one. This is the first one. So if you've been here for a while, you've probably seen the this one. This is what I started streaming on. It also has my normal MO, which is behind the bank or behind the museum. I like to put the mine because it feels like a loading dock into the museum. So it has like the ramp and the stairs. So I bury that right behind the museum, which I thought was kind of fun. And then one of my favorite builds ever actually is this big double bridge. It's unnecessary, but I really like this double bridge with the bell tower on it. I think that looks just really cool as a fancy bridge. So there's some nice pieces to this one that I would recreate elsewhere. And then the thing, honestly, the scene I've spent the most time on this island was back here. I live in Arizona, which we have irrigation flooding for irrigation farming. So they flood fields, and so I built an irrigation flood system that looks very much like the ones... Oh, yeah, I can't get under there. That we have at home. And so you would open the gate and you would flood your fields, and that's how and then you could shut off your water supply. So I wanted that to look real. But I haven't been on this island in a minute. This is also the island where I started a zoo. Which, you know, it was I will say I started a zoo. That is what we're gonna call it. That's the place I killed my first dog by accident, so I gave it a gravestone because I felt bad. But so here we have our little volcano, and this right now is the regular crocs, and will eventually, if I come back to this island, would be where the slimes also live. And then we got our nice bridge. We have dual viewing areas. We got our glowing crocs down there, and there's like a sunken temple as their set piece. And the glowing crocs. And again, you have, you know, vertical and... you got 2 levels of viewing. I just fell through the world, so that's fun. So why don't we fly around and see what we can find before we fall to our death. We'll respawn. Just give it a second. It's the first time that's happened on this map. Oh, what are those weird floating boxes? Interesting. Oh, and there was, I think I just saw a fish tank. There we go. Fixed. Now, can we do that again? Or was that just truly a fluke? Can we... I think I opened my wings and caught myself in a corner somehow and went right through. Yeah, it's just a fluke. And then we had the only other display we had started was our little penguin display. And there should be 3 of them, I think. Yeah. Little penguin pod. So yeah, that's all this island had, I think. Trying to think of anything else on here. And then the other one, which was most recently, was where I started and succeeded and beat my first medium core challenge. And so that's over on this island over here. I called it hard mode, yeah, because I started hard mode and that lasted 2 nights. I was like, I'm making a new type of challenge. We're doing medium core. Oh, my mother-in-law is texting me. I'll have to look at that in a minute. Alright, so... Did she text just me or everybody? I think she just texted me. So you can see I did nothing to this house. But what I did here that was kind of cool. Ignore the fish in my pool. I really like this pool. So again, I build set pieces as we go. Again, a nice big storagey area. Don't mind the spinning thing. I feel like... I thought this was a garden area. Weird. Very weird. Okay, well, whatever. I also... Oh, no. I lost half of this island. I know what happened now. So I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I lost a save due to bad cloud data on my Steam Deck, and it erased a bunch of stuff. I didn't realize it erased stuff on this island because this was a whole underground bunker for the helicopter. Oh no, that's all gone. Well, it's a good thing I'm never coming back here. I love this bug. It just looks like he's sleeping. That's alright. The video exists so you can see it. It was cool. So maybe I'll have to rebuild it, but there was a really cool double bunker under here and the helicopter kind of came out of the ground. So that's a bit of a bummer. We lost that. The best thing on this island, honestly, for me... Did I lose my whole rail line too? No, looks like the rail line's still there. I was able to build into the dock to make a really cool bridge dock set piece. I like building bridges in this game, can you tell? Now I'm curious what else we're missing. Oh, what a bummer. Let's go see what else we lost. It happens. It's why now every time that I finish streaming, I save a copy of my save file because something's gone weird lately. Or maybe this save is just corrupted? Because this was supposed to all be rail line. Well, we'll get out of this world. That seems busted. Something's not right there. So the only other game map I have is creative. And this is where I try to test and get things out whenever there's an update. So I built like a super quick train line. But I have it set up right now, kind of like you would find in a Hollywood studio lot. So if you come out here, all the houses are just on one big platform. Everyone wakes up and walks out. And things I've been working on, when we did is I'm working on an arena idea. And let's see here, we'll come over here. Now this is a creative I totally cheated. I gave myself all the points, all the unlocks. I made myself best friends with everybody right away, so... But I've been building arena ideas. They're very, very basic. But I have this idea that I want to do like a multiplayer stream and invite other players in to do battles where you have the same weapons. So we'd figure out what the loadout is. And then we say, okay, cool, everyone get in the arena, last one standing wins. We're not even gonna turn PvP on, but, you know, good luck with 3 of these guys. Or 4 of these guys. And so it's a battle of, you gotta survive with whatever the weapon and food loadout is, and fight alphas. And then I was like, well, if that's gonna be a thing, we gotta get ourselves a working arena. This one's not done yet, I just started it the other day. Where we can also spawn the alpha shark. And so this one will have like a few high points where you can swim and jump on and try to whack them. But then you have to fight the alpha shark. That's the idea. I don't even know if I'll do it on this island. I might, there's a chance one day where when I beat my challenge, I turn my other island into a creative island, and that way we can spawn things in. But yeah, that's the idea. So you can have like arena battles, you could do, and then people can sit like in the bleachers and watch all the shenanigans happen, or you can use the camera and watch the battle from here. So like if others were playing, I could stream from up here, commentate, and then give the wide view of what was going on. Anyway, that's the idea. They really don't like me. Alright, so that's all the islands. Ooh, look at that battle. Alright, Croc wins. A Dead by Daylight game. That's a game I've never played. But yeah, I think that's the thing. I wish, and maybe there is a cheat. I don't know, because you still can put cheat codes in. They don't really talk about it, but you can still type them in, whatever. I don't know if one of them lets you be invisible or invincible, because if you're the cameraman, you know, if you're the streamer or the video recorder, and you can just run around and follow people as they're taking damage and dying and stuff, that would be very, very fun. Also, I just want like a free cam mode, so I can maybe just park my character up here, and then I can free cam and follow people around. I think that'd be a blast. But anyway, those are all my islands. I'm a little bummed about the other one being non-existent anymore. That's a bit of a shame, because I'm not going back to, I'm not rebuilding all that stuff again. But thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope if I don't see you again, I may be back Monday. That's my normal streaming night. Again, we're gonna be starting a brand new series in the next week or two here of videos. So if you want to see more talking, no talking head in that one. It'll just be full gameplay. I'm gonna be doing a playthrough of Coral Island because I've never played it and I want to. And so I figured, why not make some videos of it? We'll be doing Dinkum streaming on Monday, and then gonna probably start up off nights, so when it's not Mondays, probably gonna start up another game or two and cozy games, and then see what people think about them. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful holidays, and we'll see you soon. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great night. Bye, everybody. I always say bye, everybody, and I never remember to find the button to turn the stream off. So we're gonna do that now. See y'all later.